So see when we were doing biz cash to the club,
We were talking
right?
about this as well.
Where were
On
we
the
talking
pod,
about?
I
On
think
the
it's on the
pod.
pod, yeah.
We spoke about
That was a moment.
That was such a moment.
Did the club stink? Welcome, people, to another episode. Oh, I need to fix this. It's another episode of We Just Got Here podcast.
Today, we have guests. We have people in
We
the
have
house.
friends, guys.
It's not just us. We have people in the house. I'd like to welcome the stylish, gorgeous, hilarious duo from the amazing podcast, Style City Diaries. Give it up for Amber and Prini.
That was such a gorgeous intro. Thank you.
It was funny why I will dressed out. It's because the fashion guys. Let me wear my garbs. Let me wear my
Oh my god, it's so much
clothes.
pressure on us. We're like, we're gonna dress up. I'm like, bitch, I can't dress.
Yeah. I said, let me dress up for the fashion babes. Let me show you my best scarves. This is literally the best outfit I have in my wardrobe.
No, but I love
it.
it.
I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
cutie.
How are you girls?
We're good.
Good.
Thanks for having us.
No,
Very
thank you.
excitable.
Very excited.
It's nice to have more company other than Tia trying to touch me all the time. That is a barrier.
Do you know what? As you were speaking, yeah, I wanted to get back at you, but right now all I'm thinking about is my legs being dry. Continue.
Do you know what? I hear it. You know, before I came in here, I had to go cream my arms again. I feel like it's the AC.
There's cream in my
Yeah,
bags.
AC
At
dries
the
the temperature
you out and the
gone
temperature
down and
changing
yeah.
and everything.
Elbows stay dry.
Everything's
Yeah.
dry.
You need to layer. You need to moisturize and then oil. So it locks in the moisture.
But then I feel like when I add the oil, that's when I become hot. And
Okay,
I start
right.
sweating. So
Right,
then,
right.
So I've
Yeah,
got a
you
problem.
need a dry oil. Like a dry
Ooh.
oil.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
That like soaks in straight away, but it will lock in the moisture of your moisturizer.
see, learning things. You see why it's good to have guests?
There's an oil, yeah, that I've been trying to get. So the other day I went to Black Eats Market.
Oh my god, we've been meaning to
Fantastic.
go.
I want to
Yeah,
go, but I have
we
no
wanna go.
self-control. They'll throw me out.
Yeah, but you don't need self-control.
need
You need to
to.
go and
No, you
try
have
a
to
bit
try
of
everything.
everything.
You have to go
Oh,
there.
Is it open daily? Like, is it just every weekend or is it just when they do their events?
I think just when they do their events
Right.
now, because before it was like in Hackney,
Yeah.
whereas now it's in like a whole
Situation like warehouse type thing.
yeah, like a whole venue kind of thing. And there was so obviously I'm talking to people, just mingling, getting to know people, whatever. And I smell this scent. But you know when you're in a conversation with someone, I know I'm very ADHD in it. So like I'm doing this. My brain is going everywhere. But I know sometimes that can be read as rude. So I'm kind of mindful about when my brain is going up here to make sure that the person I'm speaking to doesn't know my brain is going here. So obviously I'm talking to this girl and we're having a great chat and like about life, and I smell something amazing around me. And I'm like, that smells so great. But I need to stay constant. I need to concentrate about the smell, but I need to concentrate on fine. Right, the smell went. Cool. So then I'm walking past the food court again, going to meet my friend, and I smell the same smell. So I'm looking around like, who is it? Obviously, I'm not talking to anyone at this point, so I can look. And I see two girls. But I'm not sure. It might be them, also might not be. So then, again, I'm walking around the next place, and I've gone to meet my friend. And as I've gone to meet my friend, I smell it again. And my friend heard me say, it's her. I said that out loud, yeah. And my friend turned to me, is there someone you don't like? That? What's going on? And I was like, no, there's this person that smells good and she's always been here, wherever the smell is. So I think it's her. So obviously I'm not a brave babe. So I was just like, oh, she just smells so nice. I would love to know what she's wearing, but like, okay. And one of my friends was like, hi, excuse me, she thinks you smell great. And I was like, yeah, I do.
What was she using?
So she was, now this is the issue. So she was using like a oud, kind of vanilla-y oud. I think it's called Honor and Gloria. So it's being delivered today. So I'll let you know.
Okay.
Sounds like a holy perfume. It said honor and glory.
So
Sounds
it's
like
like a
hymn.
vanilla-y thing. But she was using this body oil, and that's why I went on there. So it's this body oil from America. It's called brown butter, brown sugar butter or something like that. Body oil. But it's rich auntie smell.
Right.
the problem is
Not my vibe, but go on.
So apparently it's supposed to smell like Delina Exclusive. That's what they take. That's the perfume that it takes.
I
the
was
scent
like,
from.
over my head.
I had never heard of it, but it's like a 200 and something pound bottle kind of thing. So that's probably why I ain't heard it. Because that's for. But I was like, okay, cool. I tried to order it. It doesn't. They don't ship to the UK.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
so
only in
annoying.
America.
What
I
about
was like,
Sephora? What about the Sephora in the UK?
no, it
They
doesn't.
don't have it here.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
they're
I
not
think it's a
bringing it.
like a
black-owned
small
brand.
brand.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it's just in America.
Mm.
And so I was like, there must be somebody,
Yeah,
someone here
that
in this
can
whole
get it for
UK
you.
that must stock it. Nowhere.
That's
Nowhere.
crazy.
And they literally say on their website, we don't do international shipping anymore. So I was like, so
Gotta go
there's,
to America.
Oh,
Yeah, if someone's coming.
I can probably help you out with that.
can you?
Yeah, because my cousin lives in America, so we can order it.
Oh,
them.
Order it to
maybe,
her address
yeah.
and then send it over somehow.
Yeah.
Just FYI, sending perfumes have some sort of rules
Oh,
and regulations.
There's
Just
always something.
saying.
It's a body, it's a cream. Is
It's a body oil.
Oh, the
Oil,
oil.
it's
Oh,
the oil,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that should be fine.
But perfumes have
still,
regulations.
there's a
Perfume,
bit
yeah,
of-
perfumes, nail varnish, tan,
Like liquid things.
liquid stuff.
you
They
might
have
a
like
difference,
regulations.
yeah.
Stuff like how, like whether you, like Royal Mail sometimes won't send things. You have to send it by like
Yeah.
UPS or something like that.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the L's and W's of the week.
You go first.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, this is my L of the week because I need to write. I had an L before, but this is a new L. What is wrong with people these days? I want to sound like Kim Kardashian. Please don't cancel me. And please,
Oh,
I
here
mean
we
well.
go. Thanks, Steph.
There is I don't even know if it's a pandemic or epidemic. I don't know what it is. All I know is that people are lazy and they don't want to work no more. And it's killing me.
Do you know what? Because I've been on the phone with you this week, so
People do not want to work. As in, brazenly just ignoring emails and messages. As in, I'm having to text you at 7 p.m. because we haven't heard from you all day.
why would you text
Your
him at
boss is in your
7?
inbox telling you to answer immediately.
So what are they doing?
I don't know. You see that?
I don't know because I'm people.
And I can occasionally be people, so I'm just like,
I'm
I'm
fighting
people.
for my life at home. Literally, I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
like I'm gonna say this so respectfully, like holding your hand. Why do you care?
because I end up having to do the work. The role that I'm in,
Right.
if they
Okay.
don't do the work,
Oh, you have to do it.
I have to do it.
no, but my
No,
my
but
thing
just
is
tell them
not.
off.
It's not that people don't want to work. Where is the person? And what
No,
are they doing?
seriously, I have
Like,
to-
where are
I'm
you?
like, oh man, please check your messages. You're about to lose your job. Why
that's
are you
what it's
not
giving.
answering? It's
It's
7
good.
p.m. You haven't answered one message since the morning.
There's something wrong. Maybe
No, but there was like multiple people. I was like, this is brazy. Is everyone just out in Lidl just running errands? Because
you see,
there's a way to do it, Amber.
Well, I'm not even in Lidl like that. Do you know what? I'm actually just lying down.
no, Amber, give yourself more credit. If it's like a deadline
Oh
thing,
yeah,
you're
no,
working.
I won't miss a deadline.
See that?
I won't miss
If
a
it's an
deadline.
email that someone's asking you a
And
question about something
Sometimes
that's
I'll check my emails on my phone, and if it's like something I need to get on the laptop for, I'll do it. But otherwise, I just
Yeah, but at
answer on
least
the
you're
phone.
checking. Your boss has come to the point where they're saying if you do not answer by in 20 minutes, it's going down. And 2 hours have passed. Where are you?
You guys you're not on Teams. There's no
we have an
online.
internal one.
Is there a
Oh.
concept of online, offline, away?
No,
Oh,
this is
good.
the problem.
That's so
That-
gorgeous.
that's
yeah,
why they
we-
wait.
that's why
That's
we-
why they wait.
Yeah, it's gorgeous when you're. It's gorgeous when you're doing. No, it's
Yeah,
gorgeous
it's-
when you're doing the work. When you're the person that's not doing the work.
Yeah, I get your point.
It's not
yeah.
gorgeous when you're the person that has a deadline and no one's doing the work
And you can't tell where they
locate.
are.
You literally can't locate anybody. So I was literally fighting for my life last night, trying to get this work done. And I just got to the point where I was like, actually, why am I doing your work? Like, I need to go cook dinner. The curry
Mm.
goat is seasoned. It needs to be in the pot
on a Friday.
on a Friday. I was just like, I'm not
Bad
doing it no
move.
more. I'm actually not killing myself. And I
I
know some
didn't
of them
send one email
probably listen to this, I'll
yesterday.
cut this bit out. But like, I'm tired.
Anyway,
so
win of the
funny.
week.
Win of the week. You know what? I survived.
Do you know what? I was struggling with this.
I survived. I just feel like it's been really hectic.
This week's been heavy.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
worked my balls off, and I don't really work that tough. But this week I
Amber,
worked.
please.
This week I really worked. I was tapping on that laptop.
You were like, right, is this how
I've got to do
I was
this.
like, wow,
productive?
productive. Yeah.
No, but it feels like everything's coming out of the woodworks. And the annoying thing about my industry, is that artists will be quiet. Come Q4, that's when everyone remembers it, when they get a track
That's what I'm
out
saying.
before the
It's
end of
start
the year.
Q4.
Why do you want to kill me? So now people are requesting meetings and stuff. Like, people want to release stuff towards the end of the year, and I'm calm with it. But just like, can you have it ready, please?
They've not really got to the end of the year. They've got until about mid-December. max.
Even
Mid-December.
before that,
Before
like
that, 'cause
November,
music
because
industry
then we start
is
getting
end
into
of
Christmas,
November,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
what has happened is that what I find really interesting is that since COVID, a lot of people have started taking their Christmas holidays
Early.
way earlier.
Yeah.
So after the first week of December, good
Yeah,
luck
you're
with
done.
everyone.
When everyone's
Yeah.
traveling for Dirty December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the 13th, everyone's in like Lagos or
Yeah.
Ghana. But no, even the like, the others, like they go off to the Shires by the 6th of December. Like, you
Swear.
email them and you get out of office and say,
Yeah.
not back until January.
Or they're
No,
just
fair
mentally tapped out. by,
Yeah,
like,
'cause there's
Yeah.
nothing to do.
December.
Because remember that you start to have the Christmas parties quite
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
And
ours is
then-
quite early now.
yeah.
After that is a wrap.
Because
Yeah.
of the budget cuts, the Christmas parties are now starting in November because it's cheaper to book.
I'm tired.
That's so
So
funny.
now it just feels like everything's happening earlier. But yeah, my W of the week is that I survived.
Of that.
Brilliant.
Great.
Why do you look at, you're looking at me and discuss like you're sad that I survived or you're angry that I survived the week? You want me to die?
I love you, man. Shit.
Anyway.
No, I'm tired. I'm so tired today. What's been my L of the week? I'm broke. I'm so broke. No, I think, again, this is off the come down of summer because I mentioned this previously. Feel like everyone was out. Summertime, yeah, party, festival, yeah. And then obviously it stopped.
Mm.
And so a girl needs dopamine. And so a girl's been spending on everything and me eating out. And I'm like, how am I so broke? Like, I feel like September, because I was like, there ain't no excuse. Carnival was last month. So what's my excuse this month? And it's actually because like, I just want nice things because it's just been a bit, do you get what I mean? A bit of a
No, I
down.
feel
Yeah,
you.
it's the back to school downer.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the weather's getting a bit like right now it's humid.
Yeah.
It's all right,
Mm.
but it's not warm. You're not getting the sun
No,
kissing
yeah.
your back.
It's giving
just,
global warming. Like,
do you get?
it's not supposed to be here, but it's lingering
here,
around.
yeah.
Mm.
And we can tolerate it because we're not uncomfortable.
Mm.
But I have started putting the heating on in the evenings.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Some
same.
days.
So
Yeah,
it's just a bit like,
I'm in my dressing gown.
do you get it?
Yeah,
I've been in my dressing
I've been in my
gown.
dressing gown. My dressing gown is all seasons.
My heated blanket is on. It's like in the
Yeah.
night times. Like the daytime's great. I can
Yeah.
go out with a little leather jacket. The minute the sun sets, it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like because of that, I've just been spending a lot. And yeah, that's my other week. I be broke. And I'm still spending money. That's a joke. I'm still like, I want focaccia. I want nice things. What can I get? What can make me feel better? So that's where I'm at with that. Win of the week. We just be here. We just be here. This week's been busy. Today I was like, I woke up like the Undertaker. I was like, I've got so much to do. So I don't really, God is good. Oh, no, actually, scrap that. I've had little moments of gratitude. Like, sometimes you sit, you put your headphones in and the sky is blue. And like, I don't know, you have Jill Scott in your ear.
This
And
is
all of a
so
sudden-
specific.
Yeah, I'm like, blue sky.
Yeah, I know, literally.
Blue sky in this UK. When's the sky ever blue?
The sky's blue today, bro. Look out the window.
That's global warming.
It
Doesn't know
don't
what
even
to do
make
with itself.
sense. Anyway, so I had moments like, when you're in a sitcom moment, like it's just like, oh, this is whoa. Yeah, I've had two of those moments today. I shared one of those moments with you.
Can you explain it so it doesn't look like we're a thing?
We are a thing.
We're not a thing.
Anywho, so I think there's certain times where you can get a bit in your feels again, depending on your cycle where you are at. And me and Steph, obviously, the great thing about me and Steph is we have like the same essence and character. We use the same type of crazy, right? So a lot of
But it sounds so wholesome.
we are the same type of crazy, and it works so perfectly for us because what happens is, so me and Steph have this phrase where we're on the ceiling, and it's like, imagine two people hanging down like bats from the top of the
Wow.
ceiling. That is us about 2-3 times a week, right? Because something will trigger us, and we're like,
I gotta be a bat.
yeah, I'm like, I saw. Do you get? I saw. But what is so useful about that is normally one can take the other down from the ceiling. There is the rare time where we'll both end up on the ceiling, and then we are bad character. This is my bad character friend. This
Terrible.
is my bad character friend. If you want if you know your friend that you will murder with, we won't murder in Jesus' name. We'll never.
I encourage bad decisions.
That is so
But
funny.
she is actually my friend. So when we're both on the ceiling, it's chaos because we're plotting with vengeance.
Toxic for toxic.
It's
It's my
just
favorite
like-
time. It's my favorite.
It's like, oh, seeing it. Like, no. Like, the energy is so high. But sometimes, and a lot recently, because a babe started therapy.
So annoying.
Congratulations.
Taking fun out of our sessions.
I'll come with
Trying to
something.
be the voice of reason.
I'll be the voice of reason. Steph will be like, your therapist needs to go.
Immediately.
Let's go back to the fuck shit.
Because I did not ask for good advice.
I'll be like, Steph, let's think it out though.
No.
She was like, your therapist needs to go.
I should mess with my shit.
But we kind of end up bringing each other down, which is really great. So I think she had like a moment of contemplation. I think we went to see our friend, and she had a moment of contemplation once she left. And she was like, we're texting about, we're going to do this. We're going to we've got this. We've been friends for how long? Da, 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 da. And then I was like, yeah. Liked it. Yeah, I just liked it. Because when I'm in a mood, I don't say words. Steph knows when I'm on the
Was she
ceiling.
like, I'm like,
Because I'll just like something. And I'm a chatty, flipping patty.
Mm.
I'm like, no, I'll just like, cool. The next day I was like, girl, I'm so proud of who we are.
We just needed a minute.
Yeah.
I just needed a little sleep. I sent her this, and I was just so grateful for our friendship. Do you get what I mean? Our journey together. Like, I was just like,
And then straight after that, this a fuck shit. So here we are again on the ceiling.
So yeah, that's my win of the week.
Aw,
That's
It's
so
okay.
cute.
That's so
we have
cute.
guests. Let's not fight. What about you,
How's
ladies?
your week been?
My L of the week is that my period with my ass to the point where it actually made me sick. Like I had a
Really?
fever. I was physically unwell because of my period. It was a lot. I think with age, I don't know if anyone else is experiencing that. As you get older, your periods become very aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it this morning, and it's like, is my body telling me like, bitch, have a baby? Like, what? Well, you're not trying to have a baby. Okay, I'm gonna make this shit hard for you.
Now.
I'm gonna make this shit hard for you. But yeah, no, it was really bad. I was actually really ill. But my W of the week is that I'm feeling better, and I'm here with you guys.
Aw.
Yay!
Confetti. Get card effect.
What is my L of the week? I don't know. I feel like things are just like so good right now.
Love
Like, I don't really have an L. Maybe like I'm just poor, but like I'm always broke. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, my L is that like my credit card bill came out and it was like I didn't plan for that much to come out of my main account, so that was a bit threw me off. My win of the week, like I'm just having a great time. Life is so good right now.
I love that.
I
for
love
you.
that.
That's really
Damn.
sexy.
Yeah,
jealous.
like I don't really. It's been a long time coming. Please, I really deserve this bit. Yeah, like I don't really have any complaints. Like life is great.
I love that for you.
Thanks, guys.
I used to be
That's
more
so
like- I used to be
wholesome.
more like Amber. I'm
No,
always
no.
find this like,
When she said it's a long time coming,
No,
this
no.
is not her.
Yeah.
She would be like, and my other L's, and W's around here, man. Fuck the W, it's just an L. Whoa.
It's such a change.
Yeah.
One night, it's nice.
So when
it's
she's
nice.
like this, I'm just like, please give me
Thank
some
you.
more.
Yeah.
I love
let this
you.
last longer. Yeah.
See, when we
No,
come
good.
down from the ceiling, it's great.
Yeah.
When
It's
it's-
so gorgeous.
wow,
it's
it's nice
really
down
nice.
here.
see, the problem is I don't like peace, so I'll find something.
Oh no.
I'll find some type of trouble. You know, it's because my life is so unproblematic that I need to like have a little bit of drama, even small, minute, just
You know,
to
a
keep my.
therapist would have a field day with
I
you.
know,
Yes,
but
so
There's a
serious
therapist
there.
out there waiting for
I
you.
went to her during the pandemic and I ain't coming back because how dare you tell me about myself? It gets to the point I was being hella defensive.
No, but we like therapy here.
No.
We're therapy backers.
Yeah,
we
we
all
are.
need to.
Therapy.
We need to heal trauma. We need to break cycles, and
Yeah,
it
no.
starts with you.
You lot go to therapy. I'ma stay here.
I support you out.
Can I just say though, see with therapy, like the other day I came off my because I do a video call and I had to sit there for a minute because I'm like, did
Did
she
you
read
take it
my
in?
ass? Like, and I was like, at first I rang my bedroom and then she didn't pick up. And then I just sat there like, you know when you're like, what just happened?
You see, that's how the beef starts. Because why are you telling me about myself?
Mm.
That's not what we're here for.
That is literally
And
what
how
you're
do
here
you
for.
know my insurance is covering this? So I can cut this shit. It's not
You
gonna do
are,
that for me.
and this is why you're bad character. And
It's
I
true.
stand
You know
with
what?
it.
I just get defensive and then it turns into an argument.
But this is
then I
it.
start lying to make myself look good. So when you start lying to your therapist, just you need to
Oh,
bow out
like
for
to
a
the
bit.
therapist. Okay, fine.
Yeah, so I'm,
You're
like, I'm
so
trying to make
toxic.
myself look like the victim. So I'm like, why are you
Yeah.
reading me for? Because it wasn't even like that, but it was like that.
It was actually
But I
like
just
that.
don't need you to tell me about myself.
You know what? I think
I don't think you're ready yet.
yeah, that's what I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say.
You're not. When you're ready, you'll know.
You'll know, yeah. And insofar as you're not ready, it's just never gonna.
It's
It's
not
never
gonna
gonna work
work.
because you're gonna. You need to get to the point where you're like, okay, I've identified I'm toxic. I'm not saying this for you.
Yeah,
because I'm toxic.
I'm
I've
toxic.
identified I'm toxic. And I'm ready to work on it.
Yeah,
But
you'll
I'm not
feel
ready to
that.
work.
You'll feel that feeling of when you're ready.
I hope I get it one day.
So
but-
then you'll actually
You will.
you'll take it on board. It will still be difficult at the start, but then like when you're actively ready to like make those changes
Yeah.
or like really look into yourself. Because that's a really hard thing, you know, to like be like, okay, I'm actually gonna like deep dive into all like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Like it's in a box far away.
It's
Like I
very-
don't want to
yeah.
do that. But it comes out in different ways. And then when you realize that I'm not really happy with this, then you'll do it.
You do
There's
it.
no
Yeah.
pressure though, but like we love the therapist.
Yeah, no pressure though, because I'm actually not in therapy. I don't
Yeah,
want to
same
sound like-
here. Never been.
But I'm ready
but-
to. I've been,
Oh, okay.
and I was like, bitch, who you talking to? After the second session, I was like, run me back my piece for the first session because I am not coming.
Too much. Like, I even went to, you know how bad it was. I went to go find her Instagram afterwards. It's like, is your life perfect? Just chatting
No,
everywhere.
you were triggered.
Yeah, that's
everywhere.
beyond
Crazy. She said, who are you?
Like, who do you think you are?
That is so
Like that.
mad.
Since you know it all, let me see your life. Go on
With
then.
your 12 degrees.
Yeah, like you're 12 degrees. Honestly, I'm the worst. Don't chat to me anyhow. I'll find your Instagram. Let's go see your life.
She said, you think you know me?
You think you know me?
God.
Yeah.
Just talking.
Wow, you really triggered.
And that's
yeah.
when I end up lying because don't try and make me look like the bad person, even though I am the bad
You are
person.
the bad
That is so
person.
funny.
Because- Okay. I have too much ego. I actually just need to, when I'm ready to do it, I'll do it.
You'll get there.
Yeah,
You'll get
exactly.
there.
There's no pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
But anyway, ladies, now that we have you in the room, because we need some fashionistas to help us now, because this is actually
Oh.
Scary. Please, because every time I wear my baggy jean, I get scared when I'm going outside. Like, am I?
Oh my
Is
god, I
this
love a
on
baggy
trend?
jean. Yes.
Everything
Please
is
tell
on
us
trend.
what jean.
It's
Let's
in
just
style,
settle this.
please.
What jean is currently in style?
Oh, I
Um,
would say what I think is not, and Amber might say different because you think they're coming back. But for me, skinny is just,
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends on the body shape. Skinny doesn't look good on me.
Even on me.
It doesn't look good on me. So I feel like when it comes to jeans, it's like what actually looks nice on you first versus what's a trend.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're not trend girls.
No.
Okay.
We stopped following trends 2020,
Years ago, yeah.
a couple years ago. We
But
went-
don't get me wrong, you might catch us in a trend.
Yeah, I'm not saying like we completely throw it off, but I think we really had to unlearn following trends and learn this is actually just what I like
to
and
wear,
it looks
yeah.
nice on me, regardless of whether everyone else is wearing it
Yeah.
or not.
Because there's some
sorry.
trends that no, just to jump on, like there are some trends that will look great on you, and there's some that won't.
Mm.
And if it doesn't look nice,
It's okay not
it's
to follow
okay not to. And that's probably like my fashion ick is like when you see someone and I know you're just wearing this because it's a trend, not because you think you look nice.
Yeah, there's like
It's off.
the trainers of today. Interesting silhouettes.
Really?
I don't believe everyone. I see some trainers, I'm like, I don't believe you. You did not look at that and say yes.
You like it.
You like
right.
it. You know, like when there's one that I saw you where the top curls up. as in the tip of the shoe doesn't actually touch it curls up.
Trainer.
It was a trainer, but I feel like it was like it looked like it could have been a running shoe, but they were wearing it like.
Is it like a pointed?
No.
I think
It looked like it could have been a running shoe, but they were wearing it casually. I was like, there's no way you looked at that trainer and said, yeah.
But
I
did the whole
disagree,
look nice?
Come together.
For them, not for you.
Like,
Yeah, you know what?
objectively,
You
does
know
the
what?
outfit
They
work?
wouldn't look crazy. I was just balling the train.
Yeah,
That's what I was
fine,
like,
yeah.
the tip of your shoes isn't touching the floor. It's just up. But I was like, I don't believe that you actually looked at that and said you liked it. I feel like you saw it somewhere, maybe on Pinterest or whatever.
Mm.
You said, actually, I need those shoes to complete the look, and you wore it. Because I just don't believe it. Some trainers are absolutely hideous. Like, how are you looking at that?
I disagree with you. And because I was thinking about my fashion next year, and I don't have any, really. Why is your face like that?
You're looking at me scared? That's to say you're expecting me to say something.
I am expecting you to say
My
something.
mind was blank. I was
Okay,
literally
sorry.
open.
All right, sorry, I'm
I was actually
defensive.
open to
I'm being
opinions.
defensive. So my thing is, but obviously, like, disclaimer, my friends, including her, get on to me about some of the choices I make in like things that I wear, right? Because I'm kind of like, whatever showcases your personality,
Yeah.
honey, go you. And I love an ugly shoe. I love a shoe that like people would look at.
I've got some ugly shoes, yeah.
I just remember the shoe, but I can't say.
Say the shoe.
I can't say.
Yeah, because you're rude.
Nah, there's one shoe. There's one shoe.
Let me see if
I
I can
wanna
show
see.
you.
Yeah, I
wanna
need to
see.
see.
This shoe, I don't even know how to explain it without being rude. I'll tell you after what I described it as originally, yeah. But when I say foam, this is the sole of the shoe.
I might like
And
it.
then the rest of
Yeah,
the shoe, this
it's-
is the rest of the shoe.
It's giving.
So the main part of the shoe
something
is
I
like
would
that.
wear.
Nah, it's bad.
I'm
But
trying to find
we've
a shoe.
really, I feel like Prinny and I have been on a huge journey,
Mm.
especially since starting the pod, of like our opinions on fashion, people's personal style, items of clothing that don't fit like the norms.
Mm.
And I feel like we've come on such a journey now and like exploring and stuff. I think it's really difficult when things are being like shoved at you.
Mm.
And like to be like the norm, that when you see something mildly outside that, it's like such
Whoa,
a shock
yeah,
to the
yeah,
system.
yeah.
When really, if that's just like your kind of everyday and you're like seeing it more often,
Yeah.
what the fuck, then it doesn't come much as a surprise. Like, I'm not saying that I like every single shoe, but I can see like, do you know what? That's interesting. But I can see how like someone from this type of personality would wear that.
And also how some people might be like, whoa, that's so off the wall.
Yeah,
If it's not in their
in
wildlife.
their
'Cause
realm.
I
yeah.
find the people that I find the most stylish are people that wear really off the wall things.
Yeah.
And when you isolate
Yeah.
each piece, like you take the shoe, you take the jacket, I'm like, what the
How did
hell?
you? Yeah.
But together, I'm
It looks
like,
great.
I kind of
And I
love
think
this
it's
wacky
about
doodle.
Appreciating it, regardless of whether you would wear
Yeah,
it yourself.
yeah.
You can appreciate that someone's really thought out and put something together, even though in your mind you're like, oh, but like, why would you look at that shoe and wear it? But really, they've like, it's an art form, and not
Yeah,
everyone like
it is an
gets
art form,
art.
yeah.
Like, I can look at a painting and be like,
What
I
is
can
that
do that.
supposed to
What
be?
is that supposed to be? It's the same thing. It's an expression of self.
Oh, do you
Mm.
know who's really good at doing that? Fizaya Longe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her style.
Imagine this, but in black. Just not
Oh,
without
that's cute.
the-
Like Mary Jane's. That's cute.
Let's see.
It's
Like,
a
just
platform
Oh,
imagine
it's so
that.
for-
cute. It's
Without-
giving
without-
like old school Rihanna Creepers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
does
I
she?
love a
Do you know
creeper.
Are they
Yeah.
actually these? They're these.
Yeah,
kickers?
but not
just not
not-
this colorway.
yeah, not that colorway, just pure black.
That's
Oh,
so
they're
cute.
cute.
Thank you.
No, you're just showing those shoes so you can have backup. I want to go back to the group chat and let everyone know that you tried to do this so they can dog you down again. Don't try and get people on your side.
No,
Oh, look at
no.
this shoe. Look, everyone's
This
laughing at
shit
me in
is-
my
yeah,
group chat.
Because I've been saying to this girl,
No,
yeah.
you know what? Let
I
me
said
text the
the
group
shoe-
chat right now.
I said the shoe eats,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
everyone was like,
cute.
no. But I'm like that. Like,
But she
I
has,
like,
it's having the vision.
The
Like,
vision,
that
yeah,
would
yeah,
look
yeah.
so cute. A tennis skirt, long socks, maybe little shirt, little, like you can do a cute little
Or even like
sweater
mini-
vest,
mini
little-
socks, like
mini
that.
I love
socks,
a
yeah.
frilly
there,
sock. I
frilly
love
sock.
a frilly sock. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still on like, I'll still get a jelly shoe. I love a jelly shoe.
Mm.
Like, I'm just like, because I like to think of my style as like a little French chic, like quite minimalist generally.
Mm.
But then I always have a
Pop or something.
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
You have
And
to
it's
have
not
something
like
there.
a-
Yeah.
Did you
a
have to
cute
jerk?
quirk. No, that's
what it is.
That is what it is. Yeah. It's like, whoa. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I have to have that because I like cute outfits. but my
Yeah.
character's not cute. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
it's cute, but a bit weird.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I have to showcase that in some way. Like, something has to be,
Yeah.
oh, do you get what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So that's what I do. And yeah, them lot get onto me about it.
Man.
all the
Okay,
time.
it's big snitch. Okay.
Okay.
They will go home today, you know.
No, I
They will
love
go
it.
home.
That's
You just
good.
let them
It's
chat.
fine.
And I've already sent the message. As you're talking, I already sent the message to the group chat. So yeah. Prepare for the
Listen.
floggings where everyone rises up.
No, I love it. An ugly shoe hates to see me coming. And I spent a lot of my, I don't know, I feel like in my teens, I've always dressed off the wall.
Mm.
And then late teens, going into uni times, I conformed. I did a lot of the bodycons and the simple, all of just fit, trying to fit in. Then I came out of it and I always get comments, oh, why would you? I'm like, listen, you don't see it. I see it and I love it. And that's what it is. It's like fashion and style. It's all about the confidence.
Mm.
People always think it's about what you pick and it's the outfit and is it on trend? It's not on style. It's like, no. If you don't have confidence within, we can feel it.
Yeah.
You're
Energies,
not
you don't wear it
You
well.
don't wear it
Yeah,
how you're
wearing
supposed
it.
to wear it.
The outfit
So-
wears you, and you
yeah,
never.
and that's why some of the wackiest things, you don't even realize that it's ugly because the person is walking with their head held high
Mm.
and it looks
It's true.
good.
Yeah.
It's true.
Sorry, back to your question though. Jeans.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Yes, that.
I
This is
do.
a room full
Yeah,
of girls.
sorry.
Go on a
I
tangent.
know. I do predict. I've predicted that skinny jeans are going to make a comeback with, especially with like those like kind of chunky boots. I see it coming. But like at the moment, I
scary.
still think that like the kind of not so much wide leg, but the straight leg, mid rise, not high like high waisted is out. Mid to low rise is on its way back. So
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
FYI.
It's terrible news for me.
Yeah, because like,
yeah,
see
no,
the high
so-
waist for the belly,
Yeah.
it kind of you in.
Yeah.
But like anything
Unless
below
it's a
that,
501 jean, get rid. Personally. Why are we doing high waisted still? I
Yeah,
don't get
high
it.
waisted.
Hey.
It needs to,
No, I see. I mean,
No,
it serves a
sorry.
purpose.
for me personally.
Okay.
For me
I mean, I wouldn't. I
personally.
could wear a high. No, not I could wear. If I was to say wear a high waist, you wouldn't put it on show.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Like you would
fine.
have a t-shirt
Over
over.
it.
Do you know what
Yeah.
I use?
To
It's like
show.
a mini girdle.
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
just,
exactly. But I
hold it
wouldn't.
in a
I
bit.
wouldn't confidently like tuck my t-shirt
Yeah,
and
all
be
the
like
way straight.
high
I'm wearing
waist.
high waisted.
What I did see recently is barrel jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah.
goes
Like
out.
those.
Ooh.
Love a
That's sexy.
barrel.
I love
That's
love,
very sexy.
Love. That's
Yeah.
really big. And also, no, there's no also. Sorry,
That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
So barrel jeans,
wide leg.
wide leg, and could be skinny jeans.
Potential.
skinny,
I think
straight.
it'll come later down the line.
If not this year, maybe next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone getting their jeans tailored?
No,
I
Yeah.
should, but no.
because I don't have money for that.
Because so when you
Personally.
mentioned
Let's be
501, right?
serious.
Yeah.
So like I went to Levi's because I just really want a good jean, and everything just was ill fitting on me. I
Yeah,
was
and
like,
Levi's jeans give loads as well. Like once you get a few wears out of them, they really get baggy.
oh, do they?
Yeah, you always get the one that feels a bit too tight. It's gonna give
but then it's not flattering.
for the start, but
No,
then
it's
it
'cause
gives.
It's because we have ethnic body shapes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they don't make clothes for our body shape. So you're probably going to have to adjust the size or get tailored or just say bye-bye to the jean style.
Well, this was my problem because I was like, we tried them on, and like some of them, to be fair, like the more baggy it looked very like Van Skater Boy on me. But I think that's obviously because it's not naturally my style, but I could make it. So I could make it suit. But I just need to figure out how
Yeah.
I'd make it suit. But then when I was getting the sizes were the problem. And it was like either very, very tight and unflattering, or just there's a hole
Hole
in my
in the
back.
back,
yeah.
Like it is wide.
Yeah,
And so then I was like, oh, what do we do? And then that made me think that everyone must be getting
All my jeans are currently
People
at the
do,
tailors.
yeah.
As in,
fine.
I carried the whole bag
I said,
and I
listen.
went to Timpson's. I was like, yeah, I need all of them tailored because I honestly, with jeans nowadays, I'm with like the retailers. I don't know what my size is anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, because
I-
it's different everywhere.
I have to buy
And also,
different sizes.
like I buy different sizes because I like the fit to look different.
Yeah.
Like if I'm buying a baggy jean, I'm going to get that in like a size 14, 16 because I want it to like sit really low and have a nice baggy look. But then sometimes if I want some tighter, like I feel like people need to be comfortable with exploring different sizes to make sure that the look looks right. Like, don't be hell-bent on, I want to, it has to be my size. Because sometimes your size doesn't look good on you.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, explore with a different size and see like
I love
what
creating
works.
like oversized moments with like jackets, jumpers. I'm not getting a jumper in a small. It's like medium, large.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, maybe not. You've got men's jeans, haven't you, before? No, not you, somebody else.
No.
But I also explore in men's as well.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a bit hard because they're very straight, so they don't have the hip bits.
Yeah, cardigans, jumpers. Oh my God, the men's section eats the women's section up.
Really?
Always.
Yeah.
Yes.
They always have such good things.
They have such good, like, just different, like, really interesting colorways of the jumpers. Where I don't know why, like Zara, always.
Yeah, Zara
H&M
men's
question
really
mark. But yeah, sorry, that was another
I'm here
tangent.
nodding saying, like, I go to the shops. I shop my husband's wardrobe.
I was going to say that. I know that's 100%
I
what
wear
you do.
my husband's
They are
clothes.
some good
like,
stuff.
to the point where, like, he doesn't have clothes anymore because they're just all the side of my wardrobe. Like, he'll buy something and you'll be like,
This is nice.
Yeah.
nice.
This is
Like,
nice.
I ain't gonna touch it. The next day, I'm running out of the door. I'm in the rush to get out the door to go to work because I'm wearing his t-shirt.
I might start doing that. Mal has a lot of like long sleeve t-shirts, and obviously that's not my kind of thing, but they do look nice. And sometimes I want to try a look, but obviously not so much that I buy it. Do you get what I mean? But I just want to. How does this look at me? I feel a bit
You
more like
should
tomboyish
explore. I
today.
feel like people should explore more. And as well, like, personal style isn't linear.
Static, yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah,
No.
linear. It's like
Straight.
straight.
Yeah.
It's not linear. Like, it can change all the time. Like, we always say, like, we get up and it depends who I am, like what my personality is. You know, sometimes I'm a girly girl and sometimes I'm just chill, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to stick to like what your friends know you as well. And I think that's like a huge thing. Is like, friends, if they've known you for so long, they've seen you as this person. So like, you're already like in a box, and the minute you do something a bit out of that, they're like, like, you need to just like do it for you and just like dress for you and explore for you. Like, get in that mirror and try on your man's clothes and see what works and what doesn't work.
See, he's gonna hate to see me come in. I love this.
I had this happen to me, but it was opposite way. So I really started to explore my style. I would say, like, really, really explore my style probably like 2-3 years ago. I always like really liked fashion, but I wasn't confident enough to like wear the stuff that I really liked. But I stayed on like Polyvore. I was one of those kids. I used to make up outfits, but I've just never wear them. On top of that, I had like a tomboy side as well, so it was just easier for me to like stay in that lane. Because as much as like, probably when I was a teenager, I really loved like wearing the bodycon and stuff. Like, yeah, show off my body. It just came to a point that sometimes I just want to hide my boobs and my bum. I just literally want to dress like a truck driver. Which I got really comfortable with. I still get comfortable with it. That jean stays baggy. When I come with my polo shirt,
I love a baggy jean.
my polo shirt and my baggy jean.
You're coming out of that now.
I
You're
come
literally
out
coming out
that-
of now.
like,
Now.
I literally like,
Live and direct.
when I say I dress to the point where sometimes when I say husband, people are shocked because they just assume that went out of the way. I'm
That's
like,
so
why did I not wear this nice clothes? I'm like,
That
yeah,
is so
husband.
funny.
But what they call it? They call it something. Like soft mask or something like that, like dressing. But like you're feminine, it's like feminine mask.
That's
Yeah.
Kehlani.
Like that.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
hard mask with the dressing. I need to. I'm hard mask. Like really. I'll be looking in the mirror like, really?
Yeah, but you know, men love their boys so much, so whether you look like
Words.
it's fine.
Words.
You might as well just like their boys, so they'll love you a bit more.
And do you know what? My husband's actually to make, because he actually he loves it when I wear his clothes, because he sees that as like a, I don't even know if it's like a love
Like,
language.
yeah,
or-
that's
Yeah, but it's so
He
cute.
just
It's like,
loves
look at
it.
my woman in my clothes, love
But I'm
her.
there walking out looking like a truck driver. It's in the world, and he's just like, go my queen. But yeah, I really started to explore my style like 2-3 years ago. And it was quite weird because people like loved it. Oh my God, yeah, you're like really dressing up, etc. But then they equated it to my husband. They're like, oh, we can really see Manny's presence in your life. And I was like, actually, no, I'm just
Excuse
exploring
me.
things.
Flip the table. Flip
What
the
are
table.
you talking about?
Flip the table.
Ever bring me shining down to
A man? I said, please.
like, yes, you can get the glow, but
Yeah, don't.
I was like, I've always been like this. I'm actually just actively
Confidence, yeah.
like having the confidence to actually wear the stuff. But it was so interesting that everyone's like, oh my God, you can really tell. Like, Manny's proper change, dude. I'm like, man doesn't even know half the things that I order. If anything, I would say that, like, just like using Pinterest and obviously like Instagram, etc. I'll say for Zaya Longo definitely had a huge influence.
Pinterest is so good. Like I really wanted, I bought like these Adidas shorts and I've seen them around. I'm like, I know like how I want to style them. I want to wear like my ballerina shoes and I want to wear shirts, this and that. And like just popping it in and seeing all these different things and like pulling things from different outfits and putting it together. And I'm like, look at all of us girlies working together to like help form all these different outfits. Like it's so, I couldn't use Pinterest before, but now I'm on there.
I
like,
stay
oh my
on there
God.
every morning. But yeah, that really helps me. Like seeing people like Zaya Longo, etc. Like be loud and bold with it. Like the over accessorizing, like the big earrings. I love statement earrings. So like I love a statement earring. If I see someone with like really nice pair of earrings, I don't even care if you're on the street. I'll come up to you and ask you because I just love, because I feel like I dress plain sometimes. The easiest thing for me to do is just like slap on a statement earring and then all of a sudden it like adds character
makes the outfit.
But those are the little things that make a difference. Like even wearing this today, this is like that.
Oh, but
then
you
turn it
pop
up
the
to
colour.
because it's like I'm wearing all black and jeans. Like, hello, give me something. Like you always need, whether it's like an earring or like an interesting bangle or like your bag or your crazy shoes, that little pop it brings life into it. And those are the personal style elements. Because also there's trend like styling versus wearing. I mean, I'm so over that. But
also, I hate the way people be doing it because
I'm like, what
they'll
did you
tuck
do?
it in.
It's like you're just
like,
wearing.
Go.
I did see a really good one yesterday though. She was wearing Chow Mina.
Oh, I mean, I saw the black,
the black top and skirt. I thought it looked good at the beginning. I was like, oh, this looks nice.
Yeah.
Then she came and started. I said, oh, you see, this is where I'm going wrong.
Yeah, she wore tights. Nice. She opened the play with
like,
the buttons.
With the tights and the shoes and stuff. But I'm like, those little things. I'm trying to like, I'm still in the process of discovering what I like and trying new things.
But
and
it's going to change over the, like it's never I found my personal style and this is it now.
No. Yeah, no.
Like you go, I feel like fashion goes so beyond than just dressing. Like it's about like your mood and who you are in that season of your life, like where you are, like how you see, like what your mood is like, what your emotions are like. That's gonna come out in what you're wearing. So it's gonna change all the time depending on what life stage you're at.
Also, how you want people to perceive you, and where you're going as well. Because sometimes, you know, if we go to like an R&B event, you want to feel sexy and sultry. Do you get what I mean? If I want to go to a rap event, I just want to be a bit more masked, a bit more like, do you know what I mean?
I wanted to say something as well. Sorry, just circling back to the jeans tailoring thing. You can get these things from Amazon. I don't know what they're called. Cinches. And you like put like two little bits on, you hook it from the inside. And but it looks really cool. You can get like ones that show like different, I don't know, whatever. So then you can like have those. But I don't know what they're called. I'm so sorry.
I mean, they're called
Are they cinches?
I'm making notes.
I wish I knew about that before. Before I went to go carry on my trousers.
But I would still, if you can afford to, I would still tailor them.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is as well? Because we've been having this conversation again since we started this podcast. 6 months now. I have been looking for a pair of jeans and I have not.
Where have you been looking?
Levi, Lee. That's it.
What kind of jeans are you looking for?
Why don't you?
I don't know.
Like, have a look at like Weekday. Uniqlo do really good jeans. They give as well.
Uniqlo,
yeah.
And I stay shopping at Uniqlo, you know, but for jeans,
I used to get my jeans from Uniqlo.
I would also maybe go to like a department store. I'm not saying it. I mean, sorry, I always don't like to give financially irresponsible advice, but I would go to like Selfridges. I'm sure they have in the denim department, so you have more choice, and then you can try things. Or not to say you're going to buy it there,
Good
you
America,
just get a
and that
sense
type
of
you
get a sense of like styles and different things, and then you can take that information and go somewhere where maybe more affordable. TK Maxx is a underrated. I got these 7 for All Mankind jeans for like £40 from TK Maxx. Wow. When I first got them, they were actually tight, but I still got them, and then I lost weight and they fit better.
She had the vision. She had the vision.
I had the vision.
I'm gonna fit into this.
I had the vision.
You buy something that's too small, you actually fit in it. Mine won't end up going on vintage.
I hate you for that. I really hate you.
I'm like, I'm gonna do that. Vintage, just go.
Do you know what? I've got jeans that I bought in COVID, and they were size up, but they were still tight because it was, I think it's Pretty Little Thing. And I've just had them ever since. It's coming up to 5 years.
Yeah, there's.
I didn't lose anything.
the
same.
Do you know what, actually, now that I've actually started working out, some clothes are actually starting to fit again. So now
well
it feels like a new
done.
wardrobe,
Yeah,
you know? I'm like,
no.
oh, the
Be
jeans.
like that.
I can actually move.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna
It
wear
look-
jeans.
It looks completely different on
Like-
you. Yeah.
I'm like,
It's
oh,
like,
this
wow,
is
new
what,
clothes.
okay. Maybe I should continue eating the salads because then I can wear my clothes.
That's so funny.
But now it's like you have a whole new wardrobe.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this jean that I ain't worn in years, gonna wear that. But there is that one jean from Pretty Little Thing. Never even, can't even go up my hips. I don't know why I still have it.
Because
I
you
think I
just
started
think I
ripping
have
it.
items like that though that I used to fit into,
Mm.
and now I'm like not the size I used to be. But in my head, I'm like,
Maybe one
I'm
day.
coming
Get
back.
that,
Just coming
yeah.
back.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna get back
back.
there. Yeah.
Like, I don't know when I'll be brave enough to open the drawer and actually put my leg in. But one day.
One
No,
day.
and you know the thing about that, yeah, is it's so disheartening when you try it because every
And,
now and then
yeah.
I'll try, and straight after it, I'll just sit on the bed like.
Do you know what's so funny? Is me trying it, knowing I've done absolutely nothing to even try, not like nothing to even aim to get into it. But I'm like, maybe a miracle happened. No, babe.
Absolutely.
No.
not.
I sit there like this, dead disheartened. When I say I'm sad, I have to decompress for like 5 minutes. Like, it's okay. Why would you fit into it? Because you ain't done nothing, girl. There's nothing that led you to think
This
that
is
the
what I
outcome would be
mean.
any
Sometimes
different
I
than
just
what it
think
is.
maybe just life
Maybe today.
allowed me to, I don't know.
No, it's just when you've been through a stressful period.
God,
We've
you
been
know,
on- we've been on the scene for a couple of days. Like, I haven't eaten much. So we just, it's like, no.
Oh, I
Maybe
love
it's
those
just very
periods.
right. But what I did want to say also, fashion howlers, right? Because, this is a thought I had, yeah. So obviously we're talking about jeggings and stuff like that, and we'll come to that. But
So, well, sorry. Say that.
jeggings,
Jeggings,
That
yes.
was my thing.
I used to
But-
love check-ins.
I just have a question, yeah, because I thought about this when on my way in today. So see when we were doing biz cash to the club,
we were talking
Right.
about this as well.
Where were we spoken about on the pod?
Yeah.
We spoke about
That was a moment.
That was such a moment.
did the club stink? Because hear me out.
Oh, like
Hear me
the
out.
Mm.
Because the club gets hot anyway. And you know, sometimes right now where we wear normal clothes to the club, there's scents, aromas in the air. But you see when you have a shirt and a blazer on,
Mm.
and then you're doing
Waist belt.
funky
My
house
girl's got-
skanking. Funky house skanking.
The
Funky house.
waistcoat.
Because I was thinking back and I'm like, you must sweat. Because you know shirt
Yeah.
will keep in
So
water.
I have a vision now of like looking at the pictures on Facebook. You know, the club photographer coming out and he has his logo. So much perspiration on the foreheads of the men. They were definitely
Insane.
smelling.
Yeah.
But I will say, during my early 20s, when I used to go to the club, I would be so hammered. I did not know what was going in my nose.
Yeah.
Legal aromas, sorry. That could sound mad.
No,
I couldn't smell a
think-
thing. I think they definitely did smell, but I
Because
think I was so drunk
the
I couldn't
perspiration,
smell.
like you'd walk in and you'd be hotboxing yourself. You'd walk into the club like, whoa, like it's just heat.
I don't have a memory, like a vivid memory of like, wow, it really stinks in here. But maybe we were just so used to it stinking
I'm a
that it
bit
became normal.
young for the biz cash club time. So when that was like up and thriving, I wasn't legal to club, but I had an experience. I dipped a toe into it. I think and then at that point it was done. So I can't really.
Yeah, she's a bit of a baby. You're like baby Milan.
Baby
Gen Z.
Milan. I'm literally the cusp.
Yeah.
I was at Liquid in my blazer and my peplum dress.
Oh yeah, 'cause we
Oh,
were doing
darling.
it like when we were like,
But we were underage.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It was the under 18 nights.
What, like bigger fashion stuff?
Oh, I used to go to big.
Yes, like that.
So
I was
And
not allowed.
I don't remember doing business cash at like under 18 stuff though.
I was wearing the grey blazer.
No, because at under 18 stuff, we were still dropping.
I was dropping. Yeah, so,
So what's dropping? Sorry.
Sorry, the matchy.
So you know,
ribbon.
you'd have the long sleeve top, then you'd have
Yeah.
the coloured
What area are
vest
you
top.
guys from?
East
Yeah,
London.
Forest Gate.
Okay, so I'm trying to get the slang. 'cause
Yeah,
I've never heard
dropping.
that.
Are
I've
we
never
using-
heard
are we
dropping
using
in my
this
life.
slang?
I'm like,
Dropping what?
I'm like, dropping to me is you're doing drugs. Like, I'm dropping.
Oh.
That's what dropping means in club term. You're gonna drop tonight.
Where are you not from?
Oh,
I'm from
I'm
North.
not dropping. I'm from North.
I'm not dropping,
Oh.
but that's what I was like, oh, you guys were dropping underage. Okay.
No, we won't do drugs. No.
Right. Yeah,
No,
great.
so dropping would be like matching the yellow trainer
yeah.
with the yellow vest top
Yeah.
and having the white sleeve.
Yeah, that's what I used to do in under 18s. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
dropping.
that's what we were doing.
So that's what
with a shoelace.
Shoelaces.
everything had to be the
Yep.
same shade of that color as
Yeah.
well. Like
Yeah.
with me, I was very serious with it. Like if I'm wearing green and white, that green throughout
Is the
from
same
the head to toe,
green.
same green. I would get an umbrella with the same white and green.
We actually said
You know
that.
what?
Just to go to
So
Stratford and do
impressed.
what?
I think our parents must have been really concerned.
Oh.
But I love that they allowed us to
Yeah.
express ourselves because I'm a bit of I know I'm going to be a helicopter mom. And I don't know if
No, you have to let them be.
I don't know if
You have
Baby
to.
Ray's dropping like that. Be like, girl.
I'll probably
No,
help
but the
them.
fash will be different.
It
But
will
like,
be different.
because I
yeah.
look back and I'm like, Mom, what the hell? Like, why did you let me leave the house like that? She's like, you were so adamant that this is the style, this is the fashion. Mum, you don't understand.
So cute.
Like, so, okay, wear it. She was like, do you think I wanted to be on the street with my child in neon pink fucking tights? And like, she's got shoelaces on. One Keds, she's wearing her Keds and one is neon pink, one is neon yellow. And she's like, do you think I wanted to be walking with you? But what am I going to do? You know, that's what you wanted to wear. That's what you wore. I wore some very incredible
Yeah,
outfits.
scary.
yeah, man.
I don't even think my mum was about to even see what I wore. I basically, we'll say this before we started. I basically lived by myself when I was a teenager because my mum was always working.
Oh,
And my brother went to
right.
boarding school. So it was literally just me in the house. I don't even think my mum knew what I
What
was
was
leaving the
going
house
on.
looking at. Like, she just gave me my pocket money that I used to go to like Primark and buy stuff. And I'd wear it. Like, I don't even think she even knew what I looked like when I left.
Do you guys remember obviously like the H&M tight bodycon skirt and then wearing like red tights with a red vest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then wearing like dolly shoes with
Yeah.
your Keds. Like your tights had to match like the colour of your
Yeah.
top.
Mate, them bodycon skirts, they did their thing.
They
did
really
that.
did.
Aye.
They
did
ate.
their
Got
thing.
me
They-
in trouble.
Hey, just
What?
And like leggings and jeggings, you'd be walking on the bus.
Oh my God. Do you see my jegging game? Do you know the most abysmal thing about jeggings? In fact, they had loopholes. They used to
Yeah.
put pockets and loopholes. You can wear a
Insane.
belt with it like it's not a damn legging.
and there's no pockets, by the way.
No
But
pockets.
there's
It's
stitches.
just
There's
stitches.
stitches.
But it will have a belt loop so that you can wear a belt. Why do I have a belt and no pockets?
But
My
also,
legs-
It was always helpful to
why
pull
did
up,
we
though,
used
like,
to
as you're
tuck
walking.
our leggings into our trainers? Like that was always a thing where it's like, oh, your ankle showed from your like trainers in your leggings.
I remember,
So we
some
would
of them
always
used
like
to have
pull
the
it
elastic
underneath.
as well.
Yeah, like underneath our foots and then put my
Yeah.
and then
So
put
it's
my
a
trainer
loop.
on.
It's like in, yeah.
It's such an 80s style, but they used to do it. So it's
So
like,
there was like no ankle showing. But it's like
Yeah.
I'm wearing
So it
leggings.
pulls
It was
it
so
down.
bizarre.
see here,
Yeah.
you'd have a loop.
Yeah, sometimes
that
you
goes
have
Oh,
the
from
yeah,
elastic,
but
here.
I
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I really like them even now. I think they look really good. Like when they're like, when you're wearing it with like a kitten heel and like an oversized shirt and blazer.
Ah.
It actually looks
Ah,
really
yeah,
nice.
I see.
I do you know what? I can see it in like a capri pant vibe. Like, you know, you can get
What,
the
with an
capri pants
elastic?
and they still have the elastic. I don't know. if
From
you guys have
capri
seen-
down to the foot.
That's a
Yeah.
long stretch.
It is a long
Interesting.
stretch.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
But a vis.
It could work. I
Vish.
see it. I see it.
See, I'm still not on the kitten heel thing though.
Nah, the kitten
I love
is
me a
amazing.
kitten.
I can't because I just don't know how to
That's because
wear
you're still
it.
doing Block Hill Brigade.
I'm really a block
She
heel
loves a
baddie.
Block Hill.
But I love it because in a world where people aren't wearing heels, wear your heels.
Whatever it
Yeah.
means.
Wear your heels.
Yeah.
Like people aren't wearing heels like they used to.
Nah, I'm not.
But like, because, and also like, so I tried a kitten heel.
Cool kitten.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened?
Cute.
What happened?
What's
It's
wrong with
just, I just, my foot is long, right? So I'm size 7.
Oh, I was gonna say.
You don't even look like
Yay.
size 7.
I don't like. I'm the height of like a size 5, size 6,
Mm.
and then my foot just kept on
But
going.
even
Yeah,
look at your feet,
same.
they look fine.
Thanks, but in them little,
Oh,
Kittens?
the court when if it feels long. I think that's in your head though.
Yeah,
And
it
my
is in
feet
your
are big
head.
heels
It's in your
and I
head.
wear kitten heels.
Yeah.
You cover. You
Do you
use
know
the
what? You
trousers
just
to cover
Yeah,
the
if you
shoe.
wore
Yeah.
if you wore like a wide leg, obviously it defeats the purpose because you don't really see the kitten heel.
But you see the
like,
point
you see
and
the
that looks
point,
sexy.
and it's cute,
Or like a, yeah,
and
like
it's not
a,
too high.
like
maybe
a
I don't have
straight-
wide
like a
enough
straight-
trousers.
or just like even like a straight leg jean that just falls on top. Like, so
Yeah.
maybe you need to get it like a size up so it hangs
okay.
and it's not like
Yeah.
tight on your, like, let it just hang over the shoe.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try that because I don't think I have a wide enough. I don't have bare wide trousers because I'm like skirts,
like even this is like
dresses.
more like something like this. It's not that wide, but it just and
It'll
then
fall
it's
on
bigger
it.
and it just like kind of falls over.
Yeah, you gotta cover. I don't like bareback the kitten.
Yeah, I don't think.
Like, I'm not wearing it with like a mini skirt.
Raw doggy in the kitten
Yeah,
hill.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just see my heel at the back
You
and
just
I'm
have
like,
to cover it so they don't know it's a kitten hill. So they hear the hill, just don't know how
Yeah, how
short
high the hill
is.
is.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
think-
you do it.
Yeah, I tend to wear them with either trousers that fall on them, or long skirts. Yeah, I don't think I've done a short skirt and a kitten. It's a bit.
Yeah, scary.
There's a
It
lot
could
of gap.
work, but I don't know. Just for me, man.
Not
Yeah.
with my
stature.
long foot, boy. Not with my long. I've got bigger feet than you. If I wore a mini skirt,
But
with
we
the kitten
know,
heel?
but okay, can we say, because we know my foot is very particular.
you've got a wide
No,
foot.
but
so
I
that-
think there's certain shoes you're able to get away with that I cannot get away with.
I've got wide feet too, you know.
I know you have wide feet. But what I'm saying is we've seen my feet.
Oh,
in
you mean
certain
the
things.
perspex situation?
Oh, I
That's
hate
because we didn't get
those.
wide feet though, because you didn't tell me you had wide feet. So I sent you the normal range, and
All
then
right.
her
So
foot
Stephanie-
ended up looking
I
like
was too
ham
tight.
that was tied.
Oh,
She
no.
definitely works like my stylist, right? So we back and forth, and she's a stylish babe. So we had this look for my birthday. Can't remember what birthday it was. I looked at the shoe. I said, "This ain't gonna work." Steph was like, "No, it will work. It will work." I said, "Steph, it's not gonna work." I put on the shoe. I said, "Steph, this is not. I promise you, this is not working." She said, "No, Chris, you just don't have the vision. You just don't have the." I took a picture. She said, "Yeah, put that shoe right in the box."
Oh no.
Send it back. My shoe did, and you know where the skin stretches?
Yeah.
It did this.
Oh no.
So it was like,
The shoe was steamy.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
is there steam? You only just tried it on.
Do you know what? That is a trend that I did not
I
like.
hate
The
perspex.
court
Oh my
perspex.
God.
I like this open toe strappy one. My Zara ones. I hate to see me come in. Love them.
No, I'm over them.
But
now.
the court ones where it got all steamy and stuff, and when they made that into a boot, and it was like a like
when
a,
the boot is hot, just
it was hot, and it was like
sauna in there.
yeah, and you got like the transparent like purple, yellow, pink. I hated that time. I never conformed to that trend. That was
I would
that was
love
not
an
a nice
iridescent
trend.
shoe. See me, anything pink and girly, I'm there for it. I love it. If it works on me,
Yeah.
it's a different thing. And
Yeah.
therefore, I'm not that experimental because I'm like, cute. And as I said, I'll fuck up a jelly shoe. A jelly shoe to this big age.
I love jelly shoes.
Mm.
I think it's because it holds such nostalgic value. Like,
yeah.
it just reminds me of my childhood. Like when they came back, I was like, wow, like
Love,
jelly
yeah.
shoes. And they're great on holidays.
They're great.
They're great in the sea.
Summertime,
They're great in sand.
holidays.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd wear them anymore, but I would still have a pair that I take with me on holiday
I'll definitely
for
wear them.
in the sea.
What?
But
Because
yeah,
it
but
acts
I
like a
think,
little
yeah,
hill?
it is really, really nostalgic. I think that's why.
I can't do that. I look ridiculous. I feel like I'm too tall for it. I'll just look like I'm going through a crisis.
A lot of these things, though, like this whole conversation, it's all in our heads.
No one cares.
We think all of these things, and the average person just doesn't care. And it's because we're at the center of our universe, and we like to think that we're at the center of everyone else's, but we're absolutely not.
That's true.
Just wear it.
Wear what you
And
want.
no one's going to
literally-
even remember.
Because when you think about it, I'm like, I don't remember what that lady on the tube was wearing just now.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
There's
And I
probably-
actually don't care.
Yeah.
And when you do care,
You get to the point
it's
of
a
not
you
caring.
problem, not a them problem. Why do you care so much
It's-
about what
it's
someone's
actually me.
wearing? Like,
But I do
why do you
care.
actually care what someone's wearing?
and I will remember. I have great
Mm.
memory. So if I see someone, I can remember them.
Really?
Like I think I'm very observant, and not in like a malicious way. I'm just like,
Mm.
oh, and honestly, like I said, if I like something on someone, I will go up to them and ask them where they got it from. So
Mm.
even on the commute,
more of that. Petition for more of that because I agree. Go and tell someone
You look really
if they look
nice.
cute or if
Yeah.
you want to know where their outfit's from.
I'm the queen of that. You see the Lizzie line? Hates to see me coming. All the people on the Lizzie line. I'm like the words of affirmation queen. If I even lack hair, excuse me, I'll tap you in. I love your hair. I literally,
Oh,
I
that's
always
so
make sure if
beautiful.
I see someone that looks good, I let them know.
Because
that
they
I
look
think
good.
they're
You know what I mean? So you have
Yeah.
to tell them.
Like literally, I let them know they look good. Like, because again, like I said, I just people watch anyway, not because I'm judging them, but I just, oh, what are you wearing? What are you reading? I'm just very nosy. So when I see people that look good, I'm like, oh my God, I never thought of wearing that like that. Let me tell her that she looks good.
Yeah.
If I see someone tell me, like, oh my God, your hair's really nice. And like you can see, like it brightens up their day.
The
But
day,
me, I'm just
yeah.
telling you that you look good because you look good.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we do that a lot.
No.
We don't. We don't do it
And
enough.
we should. But I'll do like a, she looks nice kind of
Yeah.
thing. So like, loud enough she'll hear me.
But
Do you know what
like,
I mean? Or I'll be like, oh, you don't kind of get today.
I feel
You
like
know?
we need to be more friendly as people.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I feel like after
100%.
lockdown, we just became very.
before lockdown, boy.
Yeah.
Before lockdown, people. But now people are just rude and brazy with it. You see on the trains where
It's
people are not even
so
waiting for you
brazy.
to get off before they get on.
Yeah.
Why are you shoving me back? I almost missed my stop the other day because no one was letting me off the train. They were
Yeah,
just
it's
there, it was like,
bad.
boom. I'm like, can I get off first?
Yeah, I say it.
Our social
Like, can you
skills have
actually just
become bad.
wait?
Men don't even stand up for pregnant
Oh,
women.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, they stopped standing up time ago. Why am I fighting a man for a check? Take the fucking chair then if you want it that bad. What the hell?
Yeah, they
Like,
don't. They're not
actually take the
gentlemanly
seat.
at all.
Yeah.
Sit
Yeah,
down
actually-
with your long legs. What the frick? Like, it's never that deep.
No,
Yeah, people become really brazy with it. Like people are rude. Like people aren't queuing, nothing. Like social order is just finished. Out of here.
We're not actually used to like actually having human contact. I'm just like, we need to actually speak more. Like go to events where we actually speak to people. Because again, we go
Interacting.
to parties and stuff like that, but are we really talking? Do you get what I mean? We're enjoying a vibe with people
We're
around
too
us.
busy doing day in the life for TikTok.
Do you get it?
Or like judging so that we can go and tweet. And
Yeah.
let
Yeah,
people
yeah.
say.
You're just talking to
And
people
stand
that
on
you
the
came
wall.
with.
Yeah.
But sometimes like speak to people you don't know. Like, because like even me, I want to do that more because I'm like, there's so much world experiences you can get from actually having a conversation with somebody that you don't know. Like, just
practice.
practice
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, instead we're doing this. We're working all the time. Do you get what I mean? Like, we've got our headphones in, like all this. And don't get me wrong, I'm a music girly. I love my music.
Yeah.
I get it. But like, we're losing social interaction. We're losing the
Big time.
skill. Like, it's really insane.
But also, I feel like people have become a bit more.
I mean, Brits never really had it anyway. We've always been
Yeah,
very
we-
reserved
we-
people.
we're
That's
rude.
true.
We've
are rude.
always been very, the Americas, they love that shit.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah.
But I think, yes, we have gotten, I feel like it's not gotten worse. It's gotten worse in the fact that we're just rude now, as well as reserved.
I want
Like,
better
because
for
we
us
would
as
be
Brits.
reserved, but if someone spoke to us, you'd be polite.
Mm.
That you wouldn't start a conversation, and then you'd end that conversation ASAP. Very small talk,
Mm.
like thanks, have a nice day. But now it's like, you talking to me? No.
Yeah, and I also find myself like in those interactions. It's
I'm
like,
getting
wait-
frustrated.
I'm waiting. It's like in my head, I'm like, why do you keep talking to me?
Yeah.
Like, when is this actually going to... Why do
And
you
it's
think
like, but
I want to talk
why?
to you?
That's so
but obviously I'm
mean.
like, oh my God, wow. But I'm just like, make it stop.
Yeah,
Now. Right now.
Do you know what? Especially when it's like the old people, because I'm like, I feel bad, but also
Yeah,
leave me alone,
so
please.
I love speaking to old people, you know. I love speaking
Yeah.
to old people.
Do you know what? Do you know what?
Because they're actually used to talking to people, and that's the difference.
Yeah.
They will speak to you in a lift because that's because you're in a lift
Yeah.
and you're sharing space together. So that's what they're used to. We are not used. We're used to headphones in.
Yeah.
I don't even know what your face looks like, even though I'm sharing space with you.
Yeah.
Even in like the Uber, like I know sometimes we're like, oh, my Uber driver's chatting to me, but sometimes I'm like, they're just on this lonely job all
Yeah.
day. Like, does it
No one
hurt
wants
to
to
be
talk
like,
to you,
how's your
yeah.
day been? Yesterday I got an Uber and literally he didn't say a word to me the entire, well, I didn't say a word to him either. And when I got out, I just thought, I could have probably just had like a nice little conversation, and been like, long day, busy.
about their kids,
da-da-da.
where their kids are
Yeah,
going to
do you know what I
school.
mean? And I just feel like we're just so selfish, I think, and just so
Yeah.
in our own worlds. And like Prini said, like we are the center of our world. Like we can't see outside of that. And there's actually like a whole new world out there.
I hear it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't. I don't speak to me in the Uber. Do you know why though? Because of
It's
my
your
job,
breathing
I
space.
literally speak to people for a living.
Yeah.
People are communicating with me through all sorts of channels. But that time in the Uber, anytime I have to decompress.
Yeah. It's
Either
really
decompress,
time.
actually think about life, or edit. Really. But like sometimes I just don't want to talk. It's not because I'm being rude or whatever. It's just like there's so much going on in my head. And I know that wherever I'm going to, there's gonna be noise. If I go home, there's gonna be noise. If I go to work, there's gonna be noise. This is the one time I can actually just sit in silence and look out the window and not do anything. And I just want to really embrace that. Because I rarely have a moment where I can actually just sit down and like there's no noise. There's always something to do. I'm always thinking about what's next. I'm always worried about the future. I'm always worried. It's shook sick. What if I go to the vet one day, and he's like, they told me that he's got some sort of like
You're such a new
rare
mum.
cancer.
You're actually
Like, do you get what I
such
mean?
a
I'm
new
just like,
mum.
oh my God, like, what if I've given him diabetes? Because like he stays eating.
You need to worry about that.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Like stuff like that. Like no, but honestly, these are things that I think about. So I don't have a moment of silence. So when I'm in that Uber looking out the window, pretending that I'm in the music video, I just want to pretend I'm in the music video and be quiet.
I hear that because I really had that moment today.
Because
I was
and
like,
one thing, and also I hate the whole, oh, what do you do for a living? Because then that starts a conversation as well.
Oh.
I'm like,
Just lie.
I do try now, but I can't think on the spot.
Just make it up. Like
So
make
the-
someone. I do like though when I get into an Uber, I always say, "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
if I'm extra chirpy, I'll be like, "Long shift, like how's
Yeah,
it going?"
yeah.
And then I'll have a little like 5, and then we know it's not that deep. Sometimes they
Continue.
overdo it, and it's like, okay, if it's a short journey, I don't mind. But I have this thing lately that I always try to greet people. Like Greg's hates to see me come in because I go in there every day for a sausage roll, and when I go in, I always say, "Good morning, like how are you?" And it
Mhm.
throws them off.
Yeah, because no one
Yeah.
asks
They're
how
not
they
used
are.
to
Yeah.
somebody asking them
Mm.
how they are, and doing. I don't want to say those type of jobs to sound like I'm not trying to sound rude, but they can be hard. People don't treat them
As
like
people.
as
Yes,
people.
yeah.
So insofar as we can, just an acknowledgement that I see you as a person and not someone that's
Even
just
the bus
providing me a
drivers.
service.
Bus
People
drivers
can't
are
even
lovely.
say hi,
Yeah.
morning, you're right.
You don't say anything. Do.
I even say thank you when I step off the bus. I'm like, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, driver. Yeah, I definitely do that. Can I just say though, I love going into. So I'm really different. I really love going into the debate. I go in. See when I'm on my Ubers.
Oh,
Hell, oh my
Love a debate.
God.
They're like 1 star.
Hello. Listen,
Yeah, what's your Uber rating?
I am talking about the social affairs, how we are as people, what's happened since COVID, how like behaviors, the state of the world. Oh, like I have done 45-minute journeys, hour journeys, just talking. He's talking back to
You
me.
got energy.
Hey.
And I'm like,
That's so
and
nice,
we'll leave like,
though.
thanks for the conversation. Thank you for the
Yeah.
conversation. It's been great. Like, oh yeah, high five. Well, we
And
wouldn't
that could
high
have been
five,
like honestly the highlight of their
Of their
day. For
day.
you, it's just a
Like they'll
conversation
go
that you
home
love.
and be like, oh my God, I met this person. It was so nice. We spoke about this. You never know whose day you're going to make.
That's true.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? When I had my first job, I used to work at Fitness First as a receptionist. And my boss then, hate that he said this, but it's so true. He's like, Amber, you need to greet everyone like happy, like hi. Because even though you've been here all day, this is the first time they're seeing you.
Mm.
So like, you've been saying hi all day, so you're a bit like flat with it. But like your really nice hi could literally just make their day and
Yeah.
you don't know that. And I was just like, it's so true.
And especially because you're working at a gym, you could like, for a lot of people, they all have like the gym kind of anxiety and stuff like that.
as
So
well.
a friendly face is like, okay, this
It's
might
not
be
that
safe
bad.
for me.
Yeah,
It might be a
yeah.
safe space.
But you just don't know what little thing you could do that's going to make somebody's day.
That's true.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I do my little compliments, please.
Yeah, no,
but that's the
Make
thing.
it sound like-
That's like me.
We all
more
have
than
our little
enough.
thing. We all
Yeah.
have our little
I
thing, and
can't
that's
do the
yours.
full-
I
Yeah.
love
Like
it when you
mine.
look back
Yeah.
her because I'm looking at her.
No,
You piece
because
of
like
shit.
it could just be a smile.
Yeah.
Like if someone looks at me, because I know I have like a bitch resting face, like I do. Like I sit there and I frown. But like someone smiles, I'm like, oh hi. Like I always try to make conscious
Yeah.
effort. If I like lock eyes with someone accidentally, I'm like, smile, little smile, like you know, this is like a nice day.
I did that the other day on the train, you know.
You smiled at
Then
someone.
I got scared that they recognized me. So there was some black girl. I really liked her trousers. So I saw her trousers and then I smiled at the trousers. But I didn't look at it because I was listening to music.
So now it looks like you're smiling at her crotch.
Yeah, but then I didn't realize that
Weird.
so this was like at Farringdon and I get off at Brentwood
Mm.
and she was getting off too. And then she was like staring at me. And then as I looked up, she smiled. Because I was so startled. I was like, why are you smiling? But I was like, oh wait, they smiled back. So, but then it went wrong because I ended up smiling with teeth. So she did a, and I did a.
Yeah, but that's
And then what was the company? This girl thinks I'm an absolute creep. Why was I smiling with teeth? Just everybody Invisalign like.
That is so funny.
No, you got good teeth. Show
No,
them.
that is hilarious.
Because I panicked. So I was like, I don't want to look real. I'm just like, you're really smiling.
No,
at me.
Steph did.
Smile.
No, that's your brain is doing too much.
When I felt disgusted with myself, I was walking to the car. Yeah,
That's
you know,
a me smile as
you're
well.
thinking you kiss your teeth out loud. I was just thinking, I was like,
No, but you have to because
Yeah.
also where you're public figures now, like you might not think you are, but you are. And you can bump into anyone that listens to your podcast or follows your
Mhm.
content. The worst thing is when you follow someone and you meet them in real life and
And
you're
they-
like, whoa,
Sorry
they
to
are
use
not
this
nice.
word, they're C-U-N-T.
Yeah,
It's like,
like,
what the fuck?
And it's like, wow. And then they'll start creating a narrative like, rah, you see her on the podcast, she's so giddy. She's so
Mhm.
fake. She's not
But
even
then
a
when
happy
you see
person.
her-
You might have just been having an off day.
Yeah.
And you might be a great ray of sunshine and they'll judge you off of that
Yeah.
one interaction.
You're not a ray of
And
sunshine,
create a narrative.
but you can be.
I don't even know why you're acting up because we have guests. Because next week we'll come here and it'll be
Nah,
just
I love
us.
you. I love
And
you.
the
I love you. I
pushbacks
love
will
you.
continue.
I
So
stay smiling at people,
Yeah.
but I'm like, I think they listen to the
No,
pod.
literally, I walked out of Tesco a few months ago and I was like just fuming. I think it was just like a long day at work, like head down, just walk out and some girl looks at me and I'm like, and she's like, Mamba. And I was like, I'm so upset. She's like, I'm listening to you right now. And then I was like, hi! I was like, why did I need to walk out of Tesco looking so angry? Do you know what I mean? So it's like those little things, you never know who's watching.
Do you know what I find though? Sometimes when people speak to me, because sometimes I'll be again have that phase, yeah. And then the minute someone odds like someone knows me, recognizes me from somewhere, not necessarily the pod, but like in general, and they were like, "Oh, you're da da da." I'll be like,
Yeah, and then you catch yourself. You catch yourself.
"Oh, you're so and so's friend." All right, do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, completely because you come out of, you go back into your character.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
No, I'm the opposite as you. I get suspicious. Like, why do you know me? What did I do? I'm literally but the running joke at work is that if you look at Stephanie for long enough, she'll look at you and say, "What did I do?"
Aw.
Jesus.
I'm just suspicious of everyone. Why are you looking at
Do
me?
you know what I'm suspicious of is men. So when men try to speak to you,
Always.
especially when you don't know them, so my face will be like,
Sorry. Always. Yeah, facts.
I'll be like, and then if they know me from somewhere, as in like generally it's people around me, then I'll be like, oh my God, hey! And the stark difference is
Yeah.
crazy because I'm like,
Yeah, because I have to check 2 times because men are mad and scary.
Yeah.
Do you
Stay
get
away from me. Don't look at me.
No,
Why are you looking at me for?
Sorry.
What did I do?
nothing.
Why were you looking at me?
Because I love your face, man.
I see the suspiciousness.
Do you get what I mean? Anytime I do anything,
Why are you looking at me like
can
that?
I just say, anytime I do anything, she's ready. Like, what do you want?
What do you want?
I love you, man. Let's go on to Reddit Realness.
Yeah.
It's actually Reddit question of the week first.
Oh, actually, yes, that is what it is. Reddit question of the week. What is something you hate that everyone else seems to be into? So somebody said Crocs. How do you feel about Crocs?
Who's not having this conversation?
Me. We like them fresh out the box.
We like them fresh out the box
In
and
shape.
then in shape. And then obviously they're also an item of clothing that give. So after a while of wearing it, now everyone's foot is sliding to the right and to the left and their heels are showing.
give.
And it's
Yeah.
just, they
They get
stretch out,
baggy.
they get baggy and it's so scary.
And, like,
Because why is your
soft,
heel like that?
Soft and baggy.
Yeah, and it's like so squidgy. It's so weird.
It's not
Is
nice.
that the squidge?
Yeah.
Because my Croc has given away, yeah. And I wore them the other day. I was like, Manny, are these your Crocs? And it was like, no, these are my Crocs.
Yeah.
My foot was floating.
Yeah, they
As in-
stretch.
It's not cute.
Floating. I still wear them though. My
No, I
orange
feel
shoe.
like, it's like I'm going to the store
Yeah.
around the corner.
Yeah.
We
You
were
were just
saying
like,
we were
help me
like
out.
we were like platform Crocs.
Yeah.
So that's what I have. I have platform. So now that you mention it, because I didn't know they give, but I don't have normal Crocs. So I've got platform Crocs and I've got the fur-lined Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably won't as much as like
Because they're a
the
bit
normal
more
ones.
sturdy. I
Yeah.
feel like the fur line are
I'll
definitely
do like
sturdy.
croc material style
Yeah.
shoes that have very interesting shapes and they're a bit more sturdy.
Is that
Yeah,
like
I
the Yeezy? The Yeezy.
They have similar one like
foam,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they have- yeah. Just not. I
Just
like
not Croc.
Not Croc.
Yeah.
But I do like Crocs. I used to wear
Yeah,
Crocs
just
as
on
as a
others.
teen.
Yeah.
I wore them when they
You
were
wore
cool.
them as a teen.
Yeah, my dad got
Yeah.
me Crocs from TK Maxx and everyone laughed at me.
Yeah.
And I thought I was so cool.
I had pink Crocs when I was younger and I thought I was like the coolest thing since last
Ahead of our
bride.
time.
Yeah, way ahead.
Nobody got
Girl.
it. Girl.
Can I just say, yeah, there was one girl. So I remember everyone finding these Crocs ugly, yeah. And I think this is where my love of ugly shoes came from. There was one girl in the year above me. No, she's like 2 years above me. And one day I saw her in Crocs and I said, I want to be you.
No.
I just want to be you so bad. And from then on, I started liking ugly shoes because just the way she just wore it, I was
She ain't
like,
give a heck.
Confidently.
Yeah, love that
Girl.
for her.
I want to be you.
Yeah, I wear Crocs. I wear Crocs out But if I can't, I don't wear them if I'm going further than 5 miles from my house.
I don't understand wearing Crocs to events. I
Are
just
people
feel
doing that?
yeah. Well, people
I
were
do
wearing
that.
it to carnival, which I find absolutely
That's-
insane. I see people wear it out. I don't know. To me personally, Crocs is like an errands thing.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like a slipper. It's a
is
slipper.
a slipper. I prefer a slide, but if I have to, or like I'm
Mm.
washing the balcony in my Crocs, you know. I just don't see it as like an out unless it's a platform verge.
Yeah.
I
Unless
need
it's
it-
the ones that are
Unless
made
it's like
for going
made
out.
for going
yeah.
out. I just personally keep your Crocs indoors.
You
Or
had
on
this
or
issue.
on
The house shoe.
the house shoe, yeah.
I definitely have that issue.
No, you had the issue.
No,
Now
I
you
said,
wear
but,
shoes, but you were
but I
wearing
still
Crocs.
wear my platform
She'll wear
Crocs
like
everywhere.
a
The shade.
2-piece coat dressed up and there'll just be Crocs on the foot. Like out. Like museum. I was like, Chris, you're not wearing the trainers I bought you today. Okay.
Sorry, should I live in them?
Yeah, that was the whole point. They were supposed to be everyday trainers. But basically, for her birthday, we got like we bought each other something that we wouldn't normally wear.
Oh, that's nice.
So I got her the Panda Dunks because it's like a really basic trainer, etc. But I bought that so that she could stop wearing her Crocs because she was wearing her Crocs because she would like, have a really great outfit. And then there'll just be Crocs out of nowhere. Like, so I was like, this is abysmal. You're in the museum in Crocs. Like skirt and Crocs.
I
Like
have done
bodycon skirt and Crocs.
Yeah, I've done it.
Out there with the socks as well.
Like
So I'm
in
just
the
like,
real world.
sis.
Wow, that's scary.
Like really
That's
out
so
there.
interesting.
But dude, fashion is fashion. you know?
Yeah.
Call
You
London.
like it, I love it.
Is it Simone Rocha who's just collabed with Crocs?
With Crocs. Oh my God, I
Yeah.
really
Oh my god,
want
they
them.
look so
Love.
cool. Yeah.
The,
I've seen them.
those, you just,
Yeah.
Those
I
are an
would,
outside
yeah.
shoe.
It's an
There's that
outside shoe.
outside one.
Those are an outside shoe.
They're an outside shoe.
What else do we have?
We have what is something that you hate that everyone else seems to be into? Influencers.
I feel like this is general hate.
Yeah. I don't hate influencers. I think because I work with them in like my day to day, and they're just annoying. And I
'Cause you deal
don't
with
think there's not much
personalities.
influence happening.
Yeah, I think I
What are
hate
you
the
influencing
term.
me to do?
Mm.
I unfollowed all influencers after like a few years back. I was like, this is just not a real representation of like what life is.
Yeah.
And I think it's really dangerous for like younger girls as well. You know, by like consuming this much is not normal. Like we've never consumed so much in our lives, like luxury fashion and this and that. Now, why do people have 15 bottles of perfume? Is everyone actually fucking insane? Is everyone okay? Like, how many perfumes did your parents have? My mum would maybe have 3 max on rotation. You have your everyday, you have your night, and then you might just have a spare one for the shits and gigs. Like, what? Everyone needs to slow the fuck down. You're looking, sorry, I'm attacking. Why do you need so much perfume? And they fucking go off after a year anyway.
I feel so attacked. I spray multiple times a day, by the way.
That spray away, babe.
Yeah,
that
just make sure
spray
you get
away.
your use.
Get your use. But like, I just feel like with influencers, it was just, the consumption was just mad. In, you know, encouraging people to spend money that they don't have, like buying all these designer bags and the whole skincare thing, makeup, this and that. It was just, it's too much.
Yeah, I think
You're not influencing anything positive. And then when it comes down to like talking on big things, suddenly you're mute. Oh, but I just want to show my fashions. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Like, actually shut up.
I think the name, it needs to change. It kind of has changed.
Content
Like,
creator,
they are content creators.
Yeah.
Somebody like Melissa's Wardrobe is an influencer. An influencer is someone that influences
She's a
people to
big bad
buy.
one.
Influencers kind of set trends. They shift the narratives of things. Those are influencers. The average everyday pop girly is a content creator who is just promoting overconsumption, very good at curating like really nice videos and aesthetic and all of that stuff, but they're not influencing much because you are wearing the same outfit as 10 other influencer content creators that is from H&M.
Yeah.
I could go and get the exact same thing. It's not, you're not giving me anything new. You know, Officio, influencer. These are people that are actually like changing the space.
Definitely.
So yeah, I mean, I don't hate them. I'm very indifferent, similar to Amber. I've followed all of them. I think I only recently started refollowing. So I follow Mel. I follow a few just because I want to keep up with certain things. But it was just starting to
I was
bad things
feeling
to the
shit
mind.
about myself. Like, how am I going to get this new Louis Vuitton bag? Oh, and now I need a Cartier bracelet. And that's not normal for like a 25-year-old to have.
That's true.
Like, and I
Yeah.
think that's where the whole age
Yeah.
thing comes into it as well. People weren't buying their first houses until 35, 40 years old. People weren't buying their first luxury item until they were like plus 30 years old. Now there's little teens wearing Louis Vuitton to sixth form. Like, I think everyone needs to just like behave themselves
Calm
and just
down.
calm the garçon, calm the fuck down.
I agree.
Do you want to read the next one, Steph?
Yes. Vision focus. Okay. What is something you hate that everyone else seems to be into? Warm/hot, sunny weather. No, I'll be hearing it sometimes, you know.
I really hate that with a passion.
I don't like too
hate.
hot.
I love heat.
Oh yeah, I love heat. I'm a heat
I
girl. Give me
love
the heat
heat.
all day long. Don't mind.
I don't mind. I don't mind how hot it is. As long as there's some sun touching my skin, I'm good.
In uni.
And I'm not talking about this. This isn't warm. This is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
Outside.
is cold.
No.
I
It's
need.
cold.
I need.
I don't mind.
need
I don't
sun.
mind this like humid. I think maybe because I relate summertime to having hay fever,
Right.
so it's never a fun time. So I end up spending the most of the day indoors until the pollen count drops.
Yeah.
And then I'll go out at night when it's a bit cooler. So
Mm-mm.
probably that's maybe why. Because when I'm on holiday, like, oh my God, Dubai, get me there. Like
Yeah,
having a
yeah.
great time because you don't have the allergy aspect. But on a normal,
love
I
the
just like
heat.
mid temps.
Mine was the insects. I don't mind sun. It's the insects that
Insects,
come with
yeah.
summer that finished me.
There are many here.
What?
Yeah,
When everything comes out of the woodwork, what are you talking about? Flying ants,
Oh,
dragon,
yeah, no,
that one
dragonfly,
random
daddy long
dragonfly.
legs, yeah.
Like, why say a dragonfly? I hate the insects, but I don't mind the weather. But I remember when we were in uni, when we went to DMU, yeah, this girl's room, the heater used to be turned up so high, yeah. The moment I stepped to the room, I'll get dizzy, I'll get lightheaded, like I'm gonna pass out.
It was Dubai up in that room.
She would be in shorts
Wow.
and vest top. The
Yeah, but
heater
I'm
is
like that as
blasting.
well.
Word. And I loved it. Because
Wow.
I'd
Shorts
come
and
out
vests in
and then it's
winter
like,
and
oh,
it's
it's nippy
warm.
out here. You walk in and you see when you come off the plane.
And you
And it's
get
just
oh,
like,
I love that, yeah.
that's my
Oh,
favorite thing.
because
I
my
want to
living
put
room-
that feeling in a syringe and
Just-
fucking inject it.
Loved it.
You could literally see the heat rising in her room. Like, it was ridiculous. That she'll be there and she'll want to do heart to hearts all of that in the room. And I'm just there trying not to pass out. Like, the air is dry. Can I have water? I'm sweating. It's the middle of December. Like, please.
I didn't have to pay my energy bill, innit?
Yeah, you did it
I
now.
didn't-
Let me see. I want to see how high your heater goes now. Yeah. I don't even put it on, you know.
Do you know what? I am fighting the good fight because that 200 £200 for that £200 a month for that 2-bed flat.
That's why you don't give them your meter readings. Yeah. So much power have been chasing me since.
I put it in the group chat the other day. I said, girls, just to clarify, because ours went up from like, let's say 100 a month to 200. And I was like, they were trying to push it up to 250. We had to talk them back down, yeah. And I said to the girls in the group chat, guys, can I just find out? You lot that she lives in a flat, but my friend also lives in a house. How much are you paying? Because right now I'm paying more than my mum, and my mum's got a 2-bedroom house. So what's going on here? Why is it so much?
I pay 75 for
Who
gas
are
and
you with?
electric.
OVO.
Oh, girl, I don't know what that is.
Maybe switch.
Yeah, maybe no.
I think we need to.
I
My
do
mum's
switch
been telling me to
provider.
switch.
Literally 75 for gas and electric.
That's really good.
But then I haven't given them my meter reading since last year. So.
Yeah, sometimes I give, sometimes I don't.
Nah, they were like, your smart meter's not working. I'm going to send over someone to help. No, leave it like that. Please, leave it like that. But also, my boiler literally breaks down every like 2 weeks. The first time I put it on,
Can't have it all.
like two
No,
weeks
literally.
ago, it was showing E19 again, the pressure dropped.
Oh.
So Manny had to go and do his mechanicals whilst I stepped out because, you know, if the boiler explodes, I
Yeah.
don't want to be there.
we don't want to be there.
But yeah.
But this is why I'm concerned because they're trying to move it up to £250 in summer.
No.
So
No.
October,
Would you
they're
be
gonna-
putting your heater on?
No, that's the problem. No. So I was obviously talking to my partner and I was like, absolute, we don't use nothing here. Like it's been hot. What do you mean you're putting
Yeah.
250 for what? What's on?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, winter. So now you'll be telling me 400 cash
Yeah.
a month.
When the first price hike, I called them. I said, listen, baby, it's unconscionable. I said, I live by myself. There's no way. I said, I wouldn't mind if someone's moved in or there's kiddie bubs and the activity hasn't changed. I just said, I can't afford it. So what we're going to do? Because it went down. What are we going to do? I can't afford it. So what are we going to do?
This
I didn't
You
mean to
don't
say-
tell me what to do.
But that be the case. Like,
Because
what?
This time I'm moving my flight insurance. I didn't ask you to get insurance. I didn't ask you. We didn't discuss the
I'm
price.
so sick of
Now you're
you.
sending me a letter saying that I owe you this much. When did we ever discuss getting this as a collective? So you man will wait. Don't give me a date to pay it. You man will wait until I'm ready. Because you didn't ask me what my plans were around the summer. Then you're coming at the end of August to say, here you go. I'm not paying that.
End of
Yeah.
August.
You didn't even let me choose a provider. We didn't even go compare together. Don't be using come and tell me that I owe you money.
Not my financial plans.
It's not. I'm sorry. There was things to buy.
What is something you hate that everyone else seems to be into? Clubbing.
Same. Actually, no, particular clubs.
Mm.
So I don't like. How do I say this without? I don't like the what do you call it? I'm just gonna say the Twitter parties.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, well, like
too
the recess and
watchy-watchy.
DLTs and stuff.
I
Yeah, they're
don't like. It's
annoying.
all. When I party, I rarely go out, but when I go out, I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I want to dance. I don't want to worry about who's watching me, who's filming. I don't care. I just want to go out and have a time. So that's why I used to really love bussy building, because everyone's just off their heads and just start. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you like spin on the floor on your head, no one's like even like looking at you. But I feel like with like the Twitter parties, it just feels very like
it's watchy-watchy.
it's watchy. You're nervous about what you're wearing because you don't want to come on the timeline that all of a sudden there's a random indirect like, oh my god, did you see her skirt yesterday? Like it just takes the fun and the essence out of like clubbing and partying. But I do like a random night, like where you just end up at like a random basement party in like Peckham or somewhere. Like I like those kind of clubbings. I don't like organized clubbing. I like to go on a bender.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
you.
a spunny night out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to go on a bender. I don't like an organized club. Like
Like I bought
Club
the
event
ticket weeks in
thing, yeah.
advance
Yeah,
and
no,
then
no.
you like, hype yourself up. Yeah.
But that's a lot of London now, though, I find. Like, a lot of events, like, it's
yeah,
just
it's
ticketed,
annoying.
which is obviously frustrating because it's like, we're already struggling. As I said, guys, we're already struggling with social skills. Now, even when we want to go out, we can't
Yeah.
just...
Even like going to the restaurant, oh, you didn't make a booking.
I want to
Let me walk
eat.
in.
I just wanna
Let
eat.
me
Like,
walk in.
the
Like, why is
pasta.
everything so controlled? Honestly,
Yeah.
COVID fucked it for us all.
Yeah.
No, but you can see it in, like, I went out for dinner last night and, like, you can tell in the nightlife, our nightlife is dead. Like
There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. Everywhere's
After
£20
11 o'clock,
entry.
yeah.
After 11 o'clock, you're done for.
Word.
There's nowhere.
Words.
It's so expensive. Or there's nowhere to go. Like, where is there to go after 11 o'clock?
But this is what I was saying. I was saying to my partner, like, dating I understand why dating's so hard now because, like, okay, say, because we went out quite late and he was on me quite late. It wasn't late at all. At 8 o'clock, he was like, we need to go. They're not going to let us in to eat. I'm like, what time does the kitchen close? What's going on? It's 8 o'clock on a Friday. Are we
Yeah.
sure? And he was like, nah, like, places are closing. The kitchens are closing early. And Tuesday, it was all like 9:40. The kitchens are closing.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait, hold on. So if I was meeting our babes, like say I was like, we're going on I'm just getting to know somebody and I finish work, whatever have you, I want to freshen up, cool, go home. So right, I finish work at 6, go home, get ready, 7, 8, I'm leaving, right? By the time I go out, so I've got just 1 hour with you. Otherwise, it's like we have to go to, we're forced to go to a bar. What if I don't want a super intoxicated?
And the bars be loud as
Yeah,
hell.
you can't hear
I'm just trying
anything.
to talk.
Hey, how many siblings you got? How many siblings do you have?
Like, and what if I don't want to drink?
Yeah,
Maybe if I
as
want
well.
a wholesome, like a wholesome date. Where do I? Because
Honestly, it's a weekend coffee walk in the park.
that's it.
But it's like, do I want to give my weekend some that I don't know?
Exactly. It's like I was like, no, London's crazy right now. Like
we are the city that
culture?
sleeps.
Yeah, that's why
No,
I
yeah.
like because I'm the babe. I'm just having one drink. I'm going home, babe, and then I'm in that Shoreditch house, like back in my 4th picante, scoffing down the truffle pizza. But that's how I like it because I go on like a complete bend and go different places, and then you finish your night with some kind of sloppy pizza and a picante probably. But I just don't like the organized stuff because I just feel like it makes me too anxious.
Yeah.
I start thinking about everything and I end up talking myself out of going.
And you do that.
Yeah. I love
A
to talk
lot.
myself out of an event. Oh Lord. I will talk myself out of the dress. took myself into my bed.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, someone be like, "Oh, so what time are we meeting?" Like, guys,
Sometimes I'll be like, Steph ain't coming, guys.
I'm not
I don't know if I believe in her source.
there was like there was a period of 2 weeks recently where I was like going out. Remember?
Yeah. That stopped.
I got tired.
Last one. What is something you hate that everyone else is into? Gender reveals. Nobody cares. That's what it says here.
No, I like a gender reveal.
I'm
I
indifferent.
like a gender. I think it's all right. Like, you
I
guys
think
you
it's when
hate
they
it?
start doing like all these crazy, like just do a cake and cut the cake and it's whatever it is in the cake. Like, why are we doing fireworks and smoke bombs?
What are you going
What are you gonna say?
This episode is gonna make me sound like an awful person.
Oh,
Jesus,
no.
I don't like gender reveals.
Why?
I don't like. So, one, I don't like the fixation on the gender of the baby. Babies are
Okay,
blessings.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally
Yeah, that's first.
I don't like that, and I don't like it when I see, especially when I see videos where like someone, like a
Sad.
parent acts.
Oh, yeah,
reacts
and
to
they're
the
sad.
child.
Yeah, I don't like
that's
that.
really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
That
Bad.
triggers me. Maybe that triggers me because I was an unplanned baby.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't like that kind of
Yeah,
thing. Like
yeah.
that baby is a blessing, whether it's a boy, girl,
Yeah,
or I don't,
yeah.
that's that baby's a blessing. I don't like the whole emphasis or like hoo-ha around the gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
I don't
I
want to
don't
know
like
that,
it.
like, whenever I have a baby, if I do, I want to know the
I don't
gender
wanna know.
until I give birth. Because my mum did it with me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might. Like, I've recently been having like visions of like my baby shower, and in the it's not really a vision. It's kind of like an extended daydream. So basically, people would ask like, "Oh, like, what do you want? What do you want?" And I'm like, "No, it's like any
I'm
which
good,
way. I'm
yeah.
happy either way." And we're both like me and my partner are both like
Mhm.
happy either way. So it's like I don't have a problem with the gender reveal, but I do agree of that. If you want a girl, and obviously it's a 50-50, don't do a gender reveal in public.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you know you're gonna have a
Yeah.
problem, then it shouldn't be something you do in public on camera
people to
to
see,
see for
yeah.
life. So then your child will always know that you didn't want them.
Yeah.
Like, that's bizarre. Yeah.
that's
But
crazy.
as a concept, I'm either way.
Plus, they told my mom that I was a boy.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, no.
That happens quite a lot.
That
That
must have
happens
had
quite
a
a
huge
lot.
clear. I don't know what happened there, but they told my mom
That's
that I was
so
a boy.
funny.
That
So-
happens so much.
They bought. Well, she bought boys' clothing, so maybe that's where my tomboy journey started. I was all up dressed
That's
like
so
little
funny.
Charlie,
That's so
but I was
funny.
a girl. So I'm just like, and it's not accurate. That's why when you go and do scans at NHS, they won't write down the gender for you.
Oh.
They're not allowed to because it's not accurate. Like they can't 100% say that it's a boy or a
Say.
girl. Like it might just be the angle.
Yeah.
Maybe the kid's just I don't know. Maybe I had a big puss in the room. I don't know. But like, sorry.
That is so insane.
My mom's gonna be mortified.
That is
Sorry, mom.
weird.
No, but like, I
The
don't
vicious
know.
of that.
Because how did they decide that I was a boy?
Yeah, that is a big fuck up.
It was a puss. No?
Not the best.
Maybe there was a skin somewhere
What skin where?
that was whole.
They
This-
knew what they were looking at and they said I was a boy. Anyway, they told my mom that I was a boy. So it's not accurate anyway. So I just don't believe in like
Yeah.
fixating on the gender. Personally, when I do have kids, even during the pregnancy phase, I'm gonna buy all neutral stuff. The
Yeah.
pink blue thing, I don't care about that because if my boy wants to wear pink,
They
you can
go
wear
away.
pink.
Yeah,
If my
yeah.
girl wants to wear blue, they can wear blue. To be honest,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dress my children very much gender neutral until they're old enough to
Decide
decide
what
what they want to wear.
Yeah,
And I just
yeah.
genuinely believe in that. I've always said it to my partner as well. Like I feel like I dress like that most times where it's like he could wear my clothes, I could
Yeah,
wear his
yeah.
clothes. And I was like, I want that for our kids because I want them to decide what their own style is.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just both the way me and my husband dress, it will be inevitable anyway, because he dresses like literally dresses like me. So it's like,
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
actually dress alike.
yeah, we both dress like those Ote skater kids in Lagos. That's what we dress
Okay.
like. And those are his friends.
You are really skater kids. Yeah.
Yeah, like we were literally looking at skateboards the other day. And I was like, man, we actually can't go through another quarter life crisis because all of our parents are looking at us like, where's the grandchildren? And I've started the podcast. You're designing websites and apps, and now we're gonna get a skateboard and we have a cat. Like they're gonna come and fly over and have an intervention.
Yeah,
So
they actually will.
I was like, let's chill on the skateboard until we at least pop out one kid, and then we can start skateboarding.
That's so cute.
I feel like a lot of 30-year-olds kind of look like skater kids though. And 30-year-olds plus with babies. I feel like they give
Yeah.
that kind of like,
Oh, I can't wait. I have so many like different kiddie brands that I've saved in the spreadsheet that do like
You're so
really cool,
cute.
like
That's
gender neutral
so cute.
clothing, just because I just can't wait. I can't wait.
That's so cute. And that's it. Reddit
Reddit
Realness.
Realness? Some more tea?
I left my ex for better, and he is the one with a better life. So I, female 31, met my ex, male 28, when we were at a party around 5 years ago. I'm already doing wiffity woo. We weren't good for each other. We were both addicts. He was a drug addict and I was an alcoholic. We just fed each other's addictions. We would cheat on each other, drink, party, and do drugs. About 2 years into our relationship, I got pregnant. He understandably asked for a paternity test, and the baby was his. 9 months later, we had our baby girl. Understandably, due to stress of being a new dad, he drank a lot and did a lot of drugs. So regrettably, I left to be with another man I met online. This was a wake-up call for my ex. He decided to get sober. Ever since, this person is using really bad grammar and really bad punctuation. Ever since then, we've managed to make a great, perfect co-parenting schedule. I know it may not work for everyone, but it really works for us. He's an amazing guy and somehow an even better father. It was perfect for around 3 years. Unfortunately, my relationship fell apart. I won't go into the detail because honestly, it's still very traumatic and he wasn't a good environment for my daughter to be around. So I called it quits. During this time, he met his wife, Romy, a female, 23, while she was working her way through college as a hostess at a restaurant. Please don't comment on their age difference because yes, I do feel insecure and jealous of how young she is, but I don't want to hear people shame my ex or even shame her.
Okay.
My ex and I also have an age difference and it'd be hypocritical of me to judge him. When I first met her, she was so kind and lovely. During that dinner, I hate myself for this, but I kept looking for one flaw on her. She was pretty, kind, and so mature and successful for her age. She makes twice the amount my ex and I made combined. I don't stand a leg against her. She is model pretty, and I'm not even exaggerating. My ex and I work at the same restaurant. I remember how the other guys at the place would just try to flirt with her, try to ask her out. It wasn't even just the employees, it was everyone who lays their eyes on her. She has a perfect body, but she is honestly very modest. Before my ex, she didn't so much as hold hands with another guy. She was saving herself for marriage. Even our daughter likes Romy more than me.
Why is she so on
She's
to
a-
Romy? Like,
I don't blame her either. Of course, I would never ask her that because I just find that toxic. And I'm glad my ex found someone who is sweet and a good mother. Yes, I'm aware she's a stepmother, but she deserves the title of mother. She's amazing. Jesus
what's
Christ.
the issue?
This woman needs help and she needs to go to fucking therapy.
No,
What the hell?
yeah, let's give him.
Hold on, it gets more. I won't say worse. It just gets more. She's perfect and I couldn't be happier for my daughter and my ex. The worst part, I can't help but feel so insecure and jealous of Romy. She worked hard for everything she has. It's not her fault that I spent my 20s doing drugs and sleeping around. It's not her fault that I left my ex for someone else. It's not her fault that I'm nothing more than a restaurant manager. Nothing is her fault. I shouldn't be thinking about this. I shouldn't feel insecure that my ex said she's the best thing I ever had because she is, and we weren't good for each other. I shouldn't feel insecure that the guys at work make jokes about her being tighter because they're right. She probably is. She hasn't slept with anyone else besides him, and I've had a child. And what the hell? How do you know someone's tight if you haven't slept? Anyway,
It's terrible.
She's spiraling.
she hasn't slept with anyone else beside him, and I've had a child and slept with multiple men. That isn't her fault either. None of this is her fault. They live in a beautiful penthouse, and she was so considerate and kind to make a room for my daughter to have. She loves it over there. I think that's it. I just can't help but feel insecure and jealous when I see her. And like I said, I have guilt and an ugly scar I have a gut and an ugly scar from when I had my daughter. My arms are flabby, my body's saggy, I'm short, she is skinny while having curves in all the right places and is tall. I refuse to let myself become that jealous ex who hates on a new wife for no reason woman.
Refuse.
refuse?
Girl. You're there.
I hate those women. Romy doesn't deserve that. My daughter doesn't deserve that. It's my own fault because I left him while he was at his lowest for my own selfish needs, and now he's doing so much better. Thank you for reading this far. I'm already on a waiting list for my therapist, and I'm going to AA
okay.
meetings
Amazing.
after work.
Yeah.
So in the
please.
meantime, please give any kind of advice.
What advice?
Stay on the waiting list.
Stay on the waiting
Or
list.
pay to be bumped up on the waiting list.
Yeah.
You
There's
didn't-
nothing else I can say. You're insecure. It's sad.
Projecting a lot,
And you're
yeah.
projecting so much. You need to do the inner work before you start. There's
I would
nothing to
say-
say about this whole situation.
I would say she's got to be kinder to herself, you know? And in a sense-
She was describing herself as mad.
Hold on. Hold
She's
on.
got Romy on some mad pedestal. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. She has to okay, Romy didn't go through the same things and same issues and the same life circumstances that you went through. Unfortunately, you went through them, but you're still here and you're still doing the work to get better. Romy didn't make those decisions. Romy, for whatever reason, and everyone has a reason for doing things. They're not always right, but there's a reason. So you've obviously had certain life experiences that Romy has never been through. We don't know if Romy was dealt with the same circumstances that you had, whether she would be in the same place as you. You don't know, you never will know. But I think you've just got to be kinder to yourself and look at the good. I feel like she's missing out the good things she's done in herself. Like she's knocking herself down in comparison to Romy. And it's like, you're just different people that live different lives. And Romy's got her stuff together. Well done. That's not to say you won't. Do you get what I mean? So just be a bit more kind to yourself. Look at how far you've come. You've had a daughter. You're doing your best for your daughter. Romy's doing great for your daughter also, but that doesn't take away from what you're doing in your journey.
Yeah,
That's what I'd say.
But I think she's looking at the situation of had I not left, would that be my life? And that's probably not the case.
Yeah, at all.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
She's not really seeing the fact that you guys were not
Good
Good
together,
together,
you're
but
not
yeah.
good for each other, and you had to leave. Fine, you left. You thought the grass was greener, and unfortunately, it wasn't. But if the grass was greener, you wouldn't be feeling like this. You're only feeling like this because you feel like you took a risk that didn't pay off, and you thought you were the better one in the situation, going away from the guy that can't get his shit together, and he did get his shit together. So yeah, she's got a lot to. She's got a lot to
Unpack, yeah.
unpack.
Yeah.
It's a lot to unpack.
There's going to be some childhood trauma in there.
Of course. Like, you can tell she's very, very harsh on herself.
Yeah,
Very.
definitely.
The way she described herself was mad. I'm like,
And the way
even
she-
so.
It's a
And you're
juxtaposition
mum.
between her
Yeah.
describing Romy and her. It's
Like,
like,
but
Romy's
then
like
look at
sunshine
me.
and light, and I'm like in the dirt.
And
It's
go,
insane.
rate your body, because your body pushed out a whole human.
Yeah.
Babes over there, Romy hasn't done that yet. You don't know what Romy's going to
It's
look
like
like.
after.
When,
Yeah,
do you
true.
get
The
the
whole thing about like being tight and that, please,
No, that was
I
mad.
beg
It's
you, like
The fact that people are even talking about
I
that in your
beg
workplace,
you.
that's nasty.
that is nasty.
Yeah, that is.
That's
And
nasty.
wildly inappropriate. But also, please, that is not the hill to die on. Oh, she's got a tight and demi. Have you been there? Have you
How
been
do you
inside
know?
there?
Yeah.
Like,
Such
please,
confidences.
like, yeah,
And
definitely.
it's about comfortability. It's a muscle. It expands.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true.
Just saying.
Just saying.
If you're stiff up, of course you're gonna be tight. So sorry, that just sounded really weird. It was giving you a erotica moment. But yeah, you definitely, I agree. She needs to be kinder to herself and
Yeah.
stop putting Romy or whatever her name is on a pedestal. And also, you don't even know the ins and outs of their relationship. You don't know what's going on. Maybe
Yeah.
he's still the same like dick that he was before, but
Yeah.
she's just good at
Cleaning
hiding
it
it. A
up,
lot
yeah.
of women hide their shit. So yeah, like please don't even think of it like that. The grass is always greener. Who's to say that if you two did stay with each other, that you would have ruined yourselves for your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So I think you should focus on your life, focus on continuing to build you're a restaurant manager, but you're doing something with your life.
Yeah,
It's not
better than
like,
nothing.
It's your manager still.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
a manager. Like, you're
Could be
still
worse.
earning your money. Like, stop looking at people. Like, your life doesn't end in your 30s, 40s, 50s even. Like, everyone's life can change in like that.
Yeah,
Especially
so
when you get
true.
the right help that you need.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be surprised how your life can glow up, how your the way you make decisions change. You get what I mean? And the way you view yourself. And when you start viewing yourself a bit better, the light you see in your
Yeah.
life and the things that you manifest and that are attracted to you is just such in a higher, better realm. So it's like, girl, just give yourself a little time. It's
Yeah.
all right. Just go to therapy. That's important.
Go.
But also be kind to yourself and take time with yourself. Stop
That-
looking at Rummy.
Yeah, don't fight your therapist like me. Listen.
Should you go to adult finds of the week?
Adult finds of the week. I'll start because I actually have one. So my one, I pray I haven't spoken about this before, but my one is the Babyliss, the Babyliss corded electric styler, which is currently half price on Amazon. Now that I have my hair out and I like to keep it straight. Instead of always using a straightener, I've started using that to style my hair. And it is so good. Considering that my hair is curly and stubborn, like my curls are stubborn. My hair's natural, so I literally solely rely on this thing to style my hair. But it's just so quick and easy. I can just do a little with the barrel brush. End, literally just do a little and stick it back in the ponytail. And I'm done within 5 minutes. It's just been such a lifesaver because I was really worried about continuously just straightening my hair. Not to say it's not heat anyway, but I feel like it makes it's a different kind of feel. Like my hair feels lighter. I don't need to use
it's like a blow dry rather than a heat.
Yeah, like a heat thing. And I'm just absolutely loving it. And it's only half price. I think it's like £35.
Oh, that's cool.
On Amazon. But yeah, that's a real deal for me. I've been loving her.
My adult find of the week, on brand for the time of year, is the Starbucks pumpkin frappuccino. Am I saying that? Starbucks pumpkin spice frappuccino. Because we're in our autumn flavors. Do you get what I mean? It's now toffee nut latte time, and it just gives.
They do it so early though, because some September, like autumn starts in October.
It's true.
Why are they always rushing it in September? Give me a fucking chance. And now they're gonna be like, oh, there's only 5 days left till Christmas. Like, shut up.
I told you,
it's fucking jarring.
Yeah, that's true. It's because the Christmas parties are in November.
That's
now,
what I'm saying. Everything's up. They're like,
the Christmas shop in Harrods was open in July.
I'm tired of people in this shit.
Oh yeah, there is. They do Christmas in July because basically, publications like long lead publications wrap up their December issues in July.
What? Say?
Yeah, that's how far in advance they work. So there's this thing called Christmas in July. So those people that are like working ahead of time, there'll be Christmas events and stuff happening in July.
That's
it's like a whole thing in like the industry.
The end.
In the end.
That's so interesting.
So I'll let you know. So don't be surprised.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Next?
You.
It was me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, cool. So my adult find of the week, I'm looking forward to trying it, is K18. And I saw a video, it came up on my TikTok, of one girl saying how she revived her heat damaged hair.
Ooh.
And I just be doing things to my hair. I mean, my hair's not heat damaged, but some of the curls are a bit limp. So I'm looking forward to trying K18. They say it's kind of like maybe a bit better than Olaplex and a bit cheaper.
Oh,
a bit cheaper.
To be fair, I have heard
yeah.
good things.
Yeah, so K18 girls, K18.
I need that because I washed my hair the other day and the front was still straight. Just
it's always the
that's
front.
damage.
Yeah.
I said, who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to revive it. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you to
girls for
Prinny and
coming.
Amber.
Thanks for having us. Woo!
You guys know what I'm about to do again. If you enjoyed this show and you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We are currently on our way to 1,000 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please join the gang if you haven't already. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple for podcasts, or any other streaming service, please give us a 5-star rating if you did enjoy the show. If you're listening on Spotify, leave us a comment. What are your fashion icks? What trends are you into right now? Let us know your thoughts on the Reddit Realness dilemma. Do you think she's tripping? Probably. What would you do in her situation? Let us know your thoughts. Find us on socials. Instagram, we just got here pod. TikTok, we just got here podcast. And on Twitter, WJGH podcast. And then if you can find me, Steph Chigbu, on Instagram and Twitter. So that's how do you spell that?
Wow.
STEPHACHIGBU, but it will come up on the screen. Tia, where can they find you?
So I'm Tia Honey Roberts on Insta and Miss Tia Roberts on all other socials.
Pretty
Girls,
Amber, where
where
can
can
we
we
find
find
you?
you?
You can listen to our podcast on all podcast streaming platforms, Style City Diaries. And then you can also follow us on socials, which is Style City Diaries. And then you can follow me, Amberleaux, that's AMBERLEAUX on all socials.
And you can follow me, Prinny Ray, PRINNY, and Ray with an E. And listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Have a listen to our
It's
podcast
great.
as well.
It's fantastic
Amazing.
podcast.
Go and like and follow us too.
Yeah.
Share the like, share the
Share the like,
subscriptions, the
share
follows,
the-
everything.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for
guys.
coming.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
coming.
Yay.
Right,
It's been fun.
guys, it's a wrap.
Woo.
Bye.